3 pound greater. Pound greater.
We did it. Welcome to the Pura Podcast. I am Mike Lake in the building, aka Hillsborough Slim.
Yo, I'm knocking the door. I am CP34.
Steve Cash, Moneybags, aka the Young Vampire, aka the podcast Leonidas. I ain't just write this, I'm just like this. We back for another week with the shits.
Back at it again.
Yo, back at it again after a hectic fucking week for me. But
why was it hectic for you?
Wife's going out of town to protest the
abortion rights.
Yeah, abortion rights laws, and I want to say just Texas, but hell, y'all tripping in all the states apparently.
Yeah, they're trying to go full Handmaid's Tale.
Y'all trying to go full Handmaid's Tale, 100%.
They trying, man. They trying.
Probably like it's 1866 over here in this motherfucker. But yeah, no. So yeah, at a time, you know what I'm saying, when mom's away, dad's gotta try and fill in the gap, and that's not possible.
I don't think that's a saying. I never heard that saying. I never heard when mom's away, dad's got to fill in the gap.
Also, it's like when LeBron
filling in the gap while she's here. Never mind.
Go ahead. The little rim rocker there.
Let Cloughlin get his rim rock.
Rim rock. Same shit. What was I saying?
Mom's away.
Oh, you trying to replace LeBron's level stats? Like she's LeBron on the team, and you're the Lakers the first year he got there.
I'm not even LeBron.
No, I didn't say you were LeBron. Oh. She's LeBron. That's what I meant to say. I did say the wrong thing.
Yeah, and I'm LeBron.
She's LeBron. She's injured. You got to replace a bunch of minutes and stats that you don't have. The kids will notice.
The kids will undoubtedly notice.
They'll be,
and I can't.
Things aren't normal.
Cannot stress how different the house runs when mommy's here and mommy is not here. But no, I'm gonna try. She gave me a list. I got a list of shit I gotta do. Mm-hmm. Wait, both of us are going out of town together. You don't have a list? What shit you gotta do?
No, there's a list she leaving that I gave her.
What you mean?
She's just leaving and she ain't do it yet.
You gave her a list?
I know I'm giving her a fucking list. I'm kidding. There's really nothing to do.
You were given a list?
I was given a list.
I was trying to ask you this with the same tone.
I was given a list.
Well, one, we don't live in a house, so there's no small house projects. There's no grass or I'm guessing what's on your list, but there's nothing like that.
What's on the list?
I'm just like cut the grass, possibly put something.
We have a guy for that now.
Put something somewhere. Oh, yeah, I do have a guy for that. Put something somewhere that ain't like move a thing. I'm just purely guessing.
Is it cool for like manscaping? You gotta make sure you cut the grass and.
Oh, that's nice. That's Mando. But I hope you ain't got a guy for that.
No, I don't have a guy for that. And also, like, she doesn't have to be like away for me to do that either. Like,
what, Manscaped?
Manscaped, yeah. No,
I probably better to do it while she's here.
Yeah. No, the list is so I gotta fix the kids' doorknobs.
So you
kitchen cupboard or something. There's a shelf on the kitchen cabinet. My house is falling apart, apparently. I had to drill a hole in the wall where the internet wire goes. It's kind of just been sticking out, and something says
I'm calling maintenance.
The little piece in front of the door is coming off or something like that.
It sounds like things to make sure you're still here at home working. Because why can't you could do this? You could do this on any given time. It doesn't take someone to leave to do that.
You're killing me right now.
Oh, that must have been the discussion.
No.
But
I'm dead. I didn't even really think about that. Like 100%. Like I'm just trying to make sure that when I look at your tracker on the phone, that you're still where you say you are.
Oh, you have a tracker?
You ain't got a tracker?
Why? Who's going to track me? Who's going to track your boy?
You know,
as long as God know where I'm at, I'm good. I'm good. God fearing and God got me. God body.
We have that.
I mean, interrupt while you was talking. On the front of your mic, is it on the straight line and 0 decibels?
There it is. Now you can hear me. Sorry about that, y'all. If you could not hear me before, what I was saying was that my wife and Mike's girl are going out of town to protest the abortion laws across the nation, and
they can hear
I got they can hear me. Okay, I got
just attenuate it.
I got a list of things to do, and it's a lot of stuff. And I'm just kind of joking. And I asked the question, y'all. So we have the family tracker. So we four of us on the plane. 5 of us technically, if you count Olivia, but she only has my iPad. So me, my son, my wife, and my mom are all on the plane, and we all on that tracker. Would y'all submit to? I submit. Would y'all do that?
No, you submit it.
Well, you gotta submit it to it.
If it made sense, like sure. If I'm like married and shit, like yeah, I don't mind like for safety reasons, but
I don't need to be tracked.
It sounds I don't know. The children, sure, the children. But as far as like me track, I would feel weird for me personally. It would have to be presented better than writing that like that, because I don't even know how to say, hey, put a track on your phone to her. That's why I say you got to present it to where it makes sense. I don't know how.
Yeah, and the thing is, it wasn't even like that. Like
I don't feel it's a trust thing. It just to me, it just sounds.
I need more info, or we gotta have a combo.
Well, I will say it is like it hasn't caused, as far as I know, it hasn't caused any issues in our relationship at all.
Right.
But as far as like helping out, it helps out quite often actually, especially when she goes shopping at Target, or actually, let's be honest, when I go shopping at Target,
you only got like 5 minutes left to try to watch that porn, and you try to beat your meat before you get home. Like, oh shit, she's coming around the corner. I got 5 minutes. That means I have 43 seconds. I have 4 minutes and 30 seconds to get
longer
ready.
than I needed to do.
But you got to put up the RSB kit.
Yeah.
You got to.
Why would I need an RSB kit at home?
Oh, you got a home kit?
Well, they can't. I'm not at a rest stop. I'm at home.
But that's the brand name.
You got a home cat. You don't have a special like washcloth. Washcloth lube.
Nah.
No, nothing. What do you do?
My shower?
Your shower? Okay. Yeah, no, that's crazy. There's something on the radio about that.
Nigga taking 7 showers a day all of a sudden.
You back in the shower again, Mike?
Back in the shower with another one, Mike.
I need more time.
You do be talking about how you take like multiple showers.
I do take multiple showers.
That black ain't coming on, brother. You need to relax. You love yourself and love yourself.
I do love myself, and I wouldn't want it to come on.
I hope not.
Walking around looking weird like you.
Claude, he killing you. Ooh, son, slow down. You're killing him.
Wait, why is he killing me?
I don't know.
I was talking to him.
You're older than me. That's why I just try to defer it over. You know.
How does it sound when he speaks your jokes that you wrote for him to you?
I never wrote anything for Mike.
Oh, now we're on that, huh?
Every time you say that, Steve says that you don't believe it. I say he don't write for me. He said he don't write for me, but you don't believe it.
No, I don't. Not at all.
Is it that I sound too much like him, or because according to you, like my shit don't even be fire like that?
I don't.
So you think he would write trash?
Do I think that Steve would write trash?
Yeah.
Is it the deliverer?
Is that not further proof that it ain't?
It's not even about the joke. Sometimes it's how you deliver it. As always said, it's the delivery of the joke, and you're just not delivering them good enough.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I told him. Like,
in a way, he just wrote that joke for you.
Did he?
He literally just said that's how you deliver them, and then you said it like he didn't.
So you're familiar with the situation.
I was watching it. It happened live.
You should know though.
It happened live.
I just figured if he's gonna write for you, he might as well write for me too.
Nobody ever wrote nothing for me, bro. Not a test, not a nothing. I was the nigga that got copied off of.
What kind of test?
Anything in school. I was saying nobody ever wrote nothing for me or done nothing for me. Good. All my work is original. You check my bars. I ain't gonna say I lived them, but I wrote them.
Yeah. All right, cool. So before we start engaging on conversation about our mental health, I wanted to make because I just feel. I just want to put this on.
This man got props.
He got props. He came with written material.
Put this on for the show.
How you can put your headphones on?
I can.
You know, you didn't think this was through, did you?
Got it. I got it. I totally got it. How do I look? Do I look like
you gotta come through the back door like that nigga do when
Pharrell
the
Williams? Silly. What's wrong with you now?
Oh my god, bro! He just killed you on like 3 levels.
No. The hat. He killed the hat. See, the hat is stupid. I tried to explain this to you. It has nothing to do with me or you. It's the hat. The hat is stupid.
I think if you show
the hat is stupid.
Show the picture of me in the hat again.
Look at me in the hat, y'all.
No, this hat. It looks. It's and it's perfect for October. It's like the what's that movie with the in the field, dude in the field. He comes like once every couple years.
Color Purple?
No.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
Yes, there we go. Jeepers Creepers guy. That's what it reminds me of.
I think if you gave a side by side of me in my hat and you in yours, it would look like a fashion before and after. Shit is crazy.
Probably do that.
Don't look just. The hat don't look just horrible though.
Nah, it ain't in the right shape.
Mike with the hat.
In the right shape.
It's the wrong color.
Who
did it better? Who did it better?
Let's do this.
Let me see what's happening in the comment section.
And then like here,
Who did it better?
You know, me and Mike, yo. Me and Mike.
And both hats match both skin complexions.
Did you know the skin complexion hats are us too? That's me too. You gotta have. You see, you ain't got the tilt on yours. That's what kind of mad.
Like you don't got a tilt.
Yeah, you straight laced.
I wasn't trying to be a 70s pimp.
You know, a 70s pimp.
I was just chilling.
Yeah, remember that movie, the Shadow?
Not the movie, but I can see where you're going.
Yeah, it doesn't take a.
Nah, man,
bro, you should.
Actually, it's not bad. I don't.
You ever seen a fitted with a cricket brim?
I don't actually hate this look. I'm not gonna lie. I just wasn't feeling how it would look on me.
Whose hat is this? Where'd you get this from?
This is actually Renee's Halloween hat from a couple years ago. She was somebody from Westworld. She was Dolores from Westworld.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is. What that's about?
You don't watch Westworld?
What is
about? Shit, Steve! How do you not watch Westworld? It's about a thing. It's like imagine like a Disney level theme park.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Got funnier as it went.
Why don't you actually put the comment up there instead of
this man
keeping it?
It just popped up right when I started laughing.
Claude already want to get his clap.
Yeah. He want to get his shit off. So this man look like he's going to some unknown location to steal pieces of someone's culture. And then he said Indiana Jones.
Okay, Indiana Jones. I'll take that one. That's dope.
You want that?
I want that one.
Matter of fact,
I don't even mind stealing pieces of the culture too.
You be using that hat to role play as Indy, don't you? Look at the picture right behind him, Steve. This is in his house.
I do not. Yeah. No, I don't do any type of role plays that involve whips. I'm not about that life.
What about Reigns?
You got the hat though.
Reigns? Oh yeah, you talking about Texas? Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, no, man. I think I might. Can I wear this hat the whole show?
You sure? Why not?
You do whatever you want.
I can't though because the headphones.
Listen,
it's kind of hard to do this.
You're not on trackers around here or list, Claude. You can do whatever you want when you're here. Listen, Thursday nights when you're with us, you don't got to follow rules. You can let it hang out. Pause. You can be comfortable. Be yourself.
Don't forget your Bucks hat.
What'd you say?
The Bucks hat.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, you go. Oh, no. It's even.
You're
trying your best to make it look super dumb. Super dumb. Imagine nigga in the club rocking all that.
You want a hat too?
No, I have one. Actually, that's kind of clean.
I told him it was clean on him, but don't Sam
I
Elliott.
like a Kango though.
Don't Sam
like
Elliott.
Kango. That's not a Kango, but I like Kangos.
No, it's not Kango. I'm a Sam Elliott.
Don't no forward, bro.
No, I can't pull this off. You don't think? No. What the hell is it? It looks like one of those. I look Muslim.
You gotta go forward.
I look Muslim in this hat.
You gotta go forward.
Forward
is clean. You can rock this. You just look like you chill.
No, I kind of want to buy a newspaper.
You look like
I feel like I gotta sell. I'm gonna like make you go to a nice part of the neighborhood and sell you like bad weed.
Bad weed.
Yeah, it's like very hipstery. I think, in my opinion.
You look like you take your own bowling ball to the bowling alley. You also look like you know all the dope whiskey.
Nah, you look like you look like apes. You know where I can score some drugs.
Some drugs.
Score some drugs. That's how you look. Clearly an undercover.
My question is,
I
was about to say I don't want to put him out there.
Going to score.
We know someone that would wear. Do you think JM will wear a hat like this?
I'm sure JM has several
hats.
A Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders.
He loves Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I think about that. Yeah, 100%.
Ain't no razor in there though. You ain't ready.
I got no razor in there.
So you ain't ready.
No, it's no.
So you ain't
not
peeking
at all.
right.
Now I'm gonna wear this the whole time. I kind of want to wear is this what is this? Is this a cowboy? This is not a cowboy hat. What y'all? This is not a cowboy hat, is it? Y'all tell me, is this a cowboy hat?
Not a cowboy hat.
We'll let the ice hold wear it.
It ain't made of snakeskin, and ain't nobody going yeehaw. I don't see it.
We going in the ice soon though, Claude. I think you just
right there.
She needed that for Westworld, and she high fashioned Westworld. That's not even like the official 10-gallon.
No. But that was a Dolores hat. I looked it up. I bought it on like a.
But what is Westworld again? It's like
so Westworld.
Sci-fi.
It's a sci-fi, but it is. It ain't as bad as you think. It ain't as bad as you think.
I'm trying to be.
It's basically imagine like a theme park for rich people where you can live. You could be like in the West. You can kill people. You can do whatever you want. Basically,
I seen Will Smith's Wild Wild West. That's what it's like. That what it sound like?
No, that was a shitty movie. We're gonna talk about him later. Actually, I wanted to talk about Will Smith later, but we'll get to the shit. So somebody gonna ask how our mental health is. I'll ask it, or should I? Who do you want to?
Go ahead.
How was everybody's? How was what?
A fedora.
It's a fedora. Okay. How was everybody's mental health this week?
Mine's decent this week. This week, busy as usual. But I'm shaking and jiving, getting the shit shaking. Shaking and jiving.
Not shucking and jiving?
No, not at all.
No, shaking.
We stopped doing that in the early 1900s.
Niggas ain't shucking.
But
shaking, you chilling. Shucking, you dancing for boss.
But nah,
doing something weird.
No, just try and maintain focuses. Sometimes you need your homies, you know what I'm saying? And not whether it's me or not, or someone else may need to hear this. Like, ain't nothing wrong with reaching out to your squad. That's what you got a squad for, you know what I'm saying? Or that's what you should have a squad for. And nothing wrong with telling or reaching out to your homies, letting them know exactly what's going on with you if you got an event or whatnot. Because sometimes your closest friends are your therapists, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Reach out, let people know how you're doing. People will tuck away the jokes to handle some real shit.
Some real shit, yeah.
And if they won't, then maybe they'll mention homies. But your real dudes, they'll tuck away the jokes to get to the real shit, and then we'll get back to the jokes later.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike, how are you?
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. It was actually you who shouted that out in the group. I just checked on all the homies, so I salute you for doing that. I didn't get a chance to answer back, but I'm good. Still working a new position at work, and life's going good at the crib. Mike got a fucking job, or all that, you know.
Yeah, Calvin got a job.
Calvin got a job. Was the first thing I said to him.
Calvin got a job.
First thing I said to him.
Is it a place that's going to benefit us? So we're going to get some free food or some free fries, extra fries or something.
I'd rather not discuss.
No, don't discuss it.
My team works on there, but
no. Don't tell people where you work.
I will say
a little bit.
No, food.
Okay, cool.
Nothing crazy.
No, I'm just saying. I want to know if I'm gonna benefit. So food sounds great.
Potentially.
Okay.
Fries fell out this man's pocket walking in the door. You ain't noticed?
Mine or his?
Mike's. You ain't noticed?
No, I ain't gonna do that to Mike.
Not yet. You don't do that to Mike. That's not even a bad joke. It was literally on playoff. No matter what you were saying,
I'm not gonna do that
you were saying
today.
shoes. I would have. It could have been like you ain't see something fresh. Either way, that's the difference when I kid with Mike and you try to attack him.
Yeah.
You launched a whole attack on my hat 2 weeks running. 2 episodes running.
This is not even a tech. I said I like it. Do you not remember me saying that I like your hat now? I'm thinking about getting this style myself. I'm wearing mine a little tilted though. I might have to get my brim a little bit wider.
This sounds familiar.
What?
It just sounds familiar.
About what?
But Claude did say
Anyhow.
it wasn't an attack. I think Claude does. I think he likes it. And, you make fun of what you like before you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm cool with that. Oh, I didn't give a fuck about the attack. Was going to be the point. On the live is what I was going to refer to. We were just at
at the event.
At the event.
Yeah, this is a live thing as well.
Well, last time we was live.
I got you.
If you've come to this channel a lot, you've seen us before.
And you've probably seen that hat.
On the last episode, Claude tried to slander me. This episode, he came back and said he liked it.
Well, there's nobody here to
corroborate.
The slander. Well, no, there's nobody here to support you other than like Steve.
I didn't need support.
I'm not gonna lie, you got mad support at the event about that hat, and I was a little. It made me reevaluate my style preferences. I'm like, damn, homeboy just came out trying to wear a different hat. That's all. You were wearing the same type of shirt, same type of shoes, same type of pants that you normally wear. You just threw a hat on, I'm just here to say officially that I'm sorry. Fuck you still, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I attacked.
You don't need to apologize, baby.
I attacked you. What'd you call me,
baby?
No, don't do that,
daddy.
Daddy.
No. You get daddy or baby.
Keep rolling. Nope.
Also, the way I said it, you knew it wasn't like that.
No, thank you.
It wasn't romantic. Chill, daddy. If it's all love,
good inside about it. Anyhow,
you could tell when Claude butt get wet. He starts squirming.
He was all shifty in the chair and shit. My bad. I ain't mean to do that to you.
My mental health is good this week, by the way. Y'all haven't asked me. So
you already described your week.
I don't think so.
You was next.
You started.
Yeah. You stopped talking to discuss Mike.
Let's get into the shit, Steve. Are you ready? Are you ready for your segment, sir? You ready? Let's do the shit.
You just start the episode describing your week.
Shut up, Mike.
What's good, y'all? This is another episode of Cash Tips. Honestly, this one was more so winged, and I think I know exactly where I'm going already. Let's go with awareness of people around you and not just yourself for selfish reasons. Because the world is much bigger than just yourself, and other people matter as well, or at least they should, the people you care about, for whatever reasons, whether you want them to succeed and
take his hat off to do that.
whether you want them to succeed or whether you just want them to just be well in life overall. And you should check on your people a whole lot more than you do, because a lot of times we become selfish and we get caught up in ourselves and our own day-to-day situations and rituals and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get caught up in your routine. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, or so I hope you do. You brush you wash your face. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start work with crusty eyes. You're never going to have a good day. You start with crusty eyes.
Not
so
with
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You walk in the building with the crusty eyes. You know what I'm saying? You're already going to be just setting yourself up for a bad day. But anyway, you caught up on yourself and not even think twice about even asking the closest one to you, maybe your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your close friends. You don't never ask them, like, you don't take a step back and like, damn, like, is my man good or is my girl good? Like, you just don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so caught up in self. So just not only self-awareness is important, but it's important that you know what's going on with the people around you. And also, you never know, in a wrong situation, you might keep yourself safe, which will create the right situation. Because if they in a bad mental state, they might blaze up the place, and then next thing you know, you ducking bullets when you was the whole time you were just trying to duck and pull it. Yeah, that means whatever it means. Whatever it means to you, you hold to that. No, but seriously, definitely check on people close to you and close and around you and close circumference, because you really never know what people are going through. And again, we definitely get caught up in our own personal day-to-day on things that make our own self happy. And that's not necessarily I don't think that's necessarily selfish, because I think it's natural to take care of yourself first on many things. I think it's human instinct in the survival tactics to take care of yourself first, but also you have to be aware and take a step back and make sure that your situation around you in your environment is also flourishing and functioning just as well as you may be mentally. And if you aren't functioning and doing well mentally, maybe you can rely on your circle around you to get you back on track where we all hope you are. Fellas,
good shit.
That's why that's one of the reasons I I know. I mean, this wasn't for the podcast, so it was for our personal group chat talk. When I asked y'all yesterday, even though it was salute to Rod, his birthday just came and went. Salute to him.
Happy G-Day, yo.
Right,
Yeah.
and
more life.
Big up to the mid-30s, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because as obviously we told the man happy birthday, but then me personally, I started joking on his ass and shit, right?
Oh, immediately.
So I'm joking on him and fucking with him, but I'm like, damn, the facts of it is, I ain't with this man on his birthday, even though he's out of town. Though he's out of town, not just me, but all of us. It's not damn. We ain't do shit for Ra. What if Ra really fucked up? What if not him? I don't know what put his shit out there. It was just like a what if. So I was like, let's see how the squad is doing. Because we all in here joking and shit. This is man's birthday. Yeah, he appreciated happy birthday. But what if it's not really? What if it's not like? What if it's like fucked up? What if?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Well, and it's kind of funny you said that.
So sometimes, don't forget. Go ahead. So sometimes you gotta drop the jokes, and like, hey, fellas, y'all good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on with y'all shit? Like, what's good with y'all? That's where that came from yesterday. I had no jokes for nobody, and y'all could have told y'all wildest, deepest, darkest depression state, and I wouldn't have dropped the joke at all.
And it's funny, and it is funny that you did say that because I was just, this is related, but I just kind of happened. I think the kids, me and my daughter were watching a Robin Williams movie, right? And I thought, and it just happened to kind of, how when you watch something, then shit just be popping up, and then a video popped up about like some of his friends talking and stuff like that, and nobody had a freaking clue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The funniest man in the whole entire planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all grew up with, laugh, made generations laugh, and truly had no idea that something was off. Nobody had any idea something was off with him. And I think you're right. You just got to, like you said, you got to check up on people. It's all right. It's all fun. 99% of our life can be joking around and having fun and doing everything that we need to do to get by. But that 1% counts, right? Like you said, take a brief moment to just say, hey, how are you doing today? You know what I'm saying? How are you feeling?
And mean it though.
Not
the generic. Like I got a couple people when I ask them, hey, like how you doing? I check on them, like, what's good? How are you? I don't want the generic. And I say I'm texting, I don't want the generic, I'm okay, I'm good, and then move on. Nah, like dead ass, how are you? Like, you're not always good. So how are you for real?
Yeah.
And then we'll get into it. And then it's like, all right, so it's manageable. Like you got that off, you got the vent a little bit, and then now we can continue. Yeah, sometimes you need it. Venting is great.
Yeah, you need an outlet.
You definitely do.
Yeah, but you need and I say that you need a human outlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody can exercise, everybody can do all that stuff, because that stuff can be very lonely too.
Mm-hmm.
Human connection is so important, right? So you've been able to connect with somebody and have them be like, damn, I understand what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Or, hey, I don't understand what you're going through, but I'm just here for you to just get it off your shoulders. So I think that's probably to date one of your most important cash tips right out the bag. Check on your friends and check on yourself, but also check on your friends.
And that was good what you did. You didn't even realize it. I'm gonna give it to you post. Cash tips, being cash straight out the bag, cash in the bag, straight out.
Gotcha.
That was nice, Claude.
Yeah.
You did all right.
See, I do it without even knowing it sometimes.
Yeah. Not bad.
Can I get some props, Mike, please? Just sitting over there.
Hey, Mike, can you tell me?
It's gonna
help his. It's gonna help him feel good. Mike, it's gonna help his mental state. Tell me he looks nice there. So compliment his hat.
Yeah. Like it even matches my shirt. Big ups to the.
Turn the other cheek.
Also too. Fuck you again, Mike. You ain't wear one of the shirts I made. Steve again, not repping the Pfizer gang.
You know what I'm saying? First off, I don't see nothing wrong with wearing a shirt with a slogan that I made up that ended up on the shirt. So why wouldn't I wear something I created verbally that someone thought was so highly of it? Don't try to write me through. So someone thought so highly of the phrase and put it on a shirt. Why wouldn't I represent that? Matter of fact, is that why Mike is not representing it? Because I said it.
That's possible.
I don't want to contribute to the theft.
It's intellectual. It's not intellectual.
It was a theft.
It's not intellectual property.
You also don't want to put your hands in my pocket?
I get 30 cents on the dollar.
Claw
every sale I made.
But what? What? You a record label?
30 cents on the dollar.
What kind of deal is that?
I don't know.
It's his, and you get 70%.
I'm just saying.
But for the compliment, Claude, that was a bar.
Thank you.
It was a bar.
Appreciate it.
In Claude tone, bar.
No, bar.
It wasn't.
No, that's not the one.
Bar.
Claude. I can't do it.
Just.
Claude? Did you go to Claude?
I'm trying to do the old lady church laugh.
Just laugh regular.
Jesus. Yeah, Steve, 100%. That's a serious thing, and we're not always serious on the Pro podcast, but that's 100%. That's
definitely. Man.
We joke, but that's check on your friends. Check on your friends and genuinely care about what the hell is going on in their life.
And again, and I'm gonna end it, and y'all can take it after this. But again, I love all my homies. But on be dog, if some wild, freaky type accident, I'm roasting you at the funeral.
Yeah,
you getting a roast. I'm coming through.
I want to roast. I've
I'm
told
gonna
you
be
this.
crying through. I'm gonna cry because I love my squad and shit. But definitely, I'm coming with jokes. So don't think you're just gonna lay there. You're not gonna rest in peace right away. It's not gonna be any.
I'm gonna rest in pieces first, right?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, it's not gonna be right away. You're not gonna
Yeah.
rest in peace right away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be agitated. You might even do a little wiggle in there because you wish you could say something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Please, for me, can have somebody walk up and go, "Wake up!" Like just somebody. I've always just thought that would be hilarious. I've never witnessed that ever before. But
regardless of the impact it's gonna take on your other loved ones and people crying around
that's
you.
true. Don't do that.
Regardless of that.
But roast. I definitely want to roast. 100%.
We'll hold the roast in the back of the church.
But you know the roast we're talking about though, right? When you like make somebody something not.
I certainly
Not a beef roast. I'm just making sure you know. Listen, I know you know. But I just got to make sure you know because I don't want motherfucker spinning a goddamn pig at my funeral.
Or even worse, you're the one spinning. They spinning your body.
I don't want any part of this.
Oh shit, that's awful.
They really roasting your boy. I don't think they understood what he meant.
I'm putting all the props in this man's casket. They came up with hats
Oh
and shit.
my god.
I'm putting my material in his.
Oh
No, your
god.
material already in there.
Oh my god.
In his pockets.
Oh my god.
But away from
A lifetime of props would be dope to have at the end of it all, like when it's all said and done.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Steve. This special episode, before we get into our Secret Swim topic, I did something happened in the news. I just wanted to bring it up. So I am going to, for this episode, bring back in the mix, just for this episode again. And we talked about it wasn't going away. We're just going to talk about, topics, on the reg. And every once in a while, if something in the news comes up that I think is worth talking about, we're going to talk about it. So, let's get into the mix real quick.
Oh, yeah.
In the mix. With the shits.
What was the? Oh yeah.
Ken Kniff.
You don't know Ken Kniff?
No.
From the classic Marshall Mathers LP1.
Oh, I got
That's the
you.
only reason I know it. Anyway, go ahead.
It was the gay character.
So,
that's not a real guy. I'm sorry, real quick.
Go ahead.
Isn't Ken Kniff? He's in the inside in the insane ICP, the insane clown posse. No, I really thought that was one of them guys.
I don't know the nigga's name.
I only know him from Eminem, but because I thought that's where that was from. No,
Hold on. It would make perfect fucking sense. I never cared enough to connect it.
I mean Eminem's your man. I thought
He is my man.
All right, we could talk about Eminem because I still got more Eminem shit to discuss.
We're in the mix.
right now.
We talk about it.
Violent J and Shaggy P, unless the Ken Kniff is his real name.
I have no idea. I just
So
always
you can maybe do the Googles and find out.
this is your man. But just like, would y'all eat at Mom's Spaghetti?
I would.
What?
Eminem has a spot, a restaurant in I want to say Detroit. Only
Detroit,
makes sense.
yeah.
And the restaurant is called
Mom's Spaghetti.
Mom's Spaghetti, and they have Eminem on the opening night. He actually was there and serving the customers Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah, but like the whole lyric though is like you throwing up Mom's Spaghetti. That I would think about that the whole time. I don't know if I can eat at Mom's Spaghetti.
It was just so popular, like it just became. That's what it is. Everyone remember that line. Like you remember that line, like you know what I'm saying. Like So he has a restaurant. It's like Mom's Spaghetti. I know that. But no, he ain't throw it up because it's nasty. He throw it up because he's nervous before you battle. Like, if you eat anything, just like if you work out or if you eat, then go work out.
That's true.
So that's what that's about. Matter of fact, Mom's Spaghetti was so good, he ate it before he went to battle. He couldn't let that go. And then he let it go.
Okay. I got you. I
don't think Ken Kniff is a real person.
Oh, that's crazy.
It only comes up in reference to
I always link that to the ICP. The insane clown posse.
Yeah. Camera on you while Steve talking.
Sorry, I was about to say something. Damn.
Weird. No, neither of the names are Ken Kniff. It's like Joseph Utzler, and I didn't remember the other one, but neither were Ken Kniff.
Well, okay, cool. I had no idea. My whole Eminem's learning career since the album dropped, I thought Ken Kniff was one of them guys or in reference to them. It wasn't, but he still was dissing them throughout.
Oh yeah,
that's why I thought. But I was when I dropped, I was a kid though. I was like, I was like,
we were
14. 15. So I'm thinking all I got is 14. What I got. I thought that was so. It's not. I guess cool. I learned something too.
So on to the topic I wanted to talk about, but now I got you.
You
Mom's
said
Spaghetti.
to do it.
Mom's Spaghetti.
gave you
I
permission.
got because I always want to
You
eat
gave
at.
me consent.
Listen, I'm 100% eat at.
Did you give me consent?
I did give you consent.
Cool.
Yeah, you did not rape the topic. So
and you laid there, you opened up, you relaxed. You were. Did you not? Am I lying?
I'm not going down that line.
I
We
think
can
all
talk
this
about that
happened.
later.
I wasn't there, but I'm speculating.
Yes, I
think
allowed you to speak on. I gave you consent to speak on that.
Right.
Yeah,
So after you gave me consent, you kind of relaxed.
But actually, was sat back.
100%.
You took a deep breath. You was like, "I'm ready."
Were
Were you ready?
I was ready.
Ears
Yes.
So
was
you,
open?
did you take a deep breath?
Yes, I was open and I did receive well the discussion at hand. Yes, 100%.
Salute to you.
Now I'm ready to move on to the next dude.
I appreciate you for the consent.
But like
she was trash too, by the way.
what I was gonna say is that I'll probably eat at Mom Spaghetti because it's a celebrity. You gotta always check out a celebrity's freaking
I
restaurant.
never checked out one.
I mean,
I've always wanted to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. That's the Gladys Knight's
I
place
would
in
like
Atlanta. I've always wanted to, but they did. I think there's only like one left. I think they kind of went out of business, which like they might have been shitty. So I hope not.
Is Patty Pies popping?
No, Patty's Pies are
True,
gross,
I didn't mean to do that.
and that's season. It's almost Patty Pie season.
Huh?
It's almost Patty's Pie season.
Oh,
season.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So we'll get some maybe for Thanksgiving. Have a Friendsgiving and try one. But I've heard that they're not so good.
Patty.
Anyhow.
It's like manufactured.
Would you say GOAT or movie comedy icon Will Smith was in the news again recently talking about his actually, so he did a big interview with GQ and he had a lot to say. I guess he's writing this memoir about his life, or maybe about his life with Jada or acting, all the above. I think he's kind of young to write a memoir, but that's just me. But he's putting it out there, and I guess he had this big interview with GQ. And he talked a lot about the roles that he took in life, and a lot of it had to do with not wanting to do slavery roles or roles that were not positive, yada 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 yada.
The camera should be on you now.
The camera should be on me now. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Will you actually reach out to our guest, Mike, actually on my phone, because they're asking about some things here. Here you go. So Will Smith in the news, he talked about his roles, but the thing that came out that was really big is that he actually came out and actually admitted that he and Jada do not have a monogamous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They basically officially have an open marriage is basically what they said. I can actually give you the quote directly that he have it up there. I'll put it up on the screen so everybody can see it. I might not be able to read it. It says there were significant endless discussions about what is relational perfection. And for the large part of our relationship, monogamy was what we chose, not thinking of monogamy as the only relational perfection. So we've all kind of not speculated. There's been rumors. There's been all kinds of things that have been gone out about. That's come out about Will and Jada. He talked about it on Red Table Talk about how there was infidelity in their relationship, and we assumed it was Jada. And was it August Alsina?
Mm-hmm.
August Alsina. We already talked about it a couple episodes ago this year, but he kind of officially came out. And a lot of people are talking because he looks kind of sick, and he looks skinny.
Who is this?
Will Smith. He looks kind of skinny in the image. He doesn't look super healthy, and everybody's saying that he's kind of stressed out about it.
I'm not
and
feeling this.
I'm not. I'm telling you what people are saying.
I know.
Yeah.
I was looking at this and I listened up.
Right.
This was what they said about Chadwick.
Well, Chadwick actually was sick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Once you start looking at people discussing it, I don't like it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't like it either. But at the end of the day, so
I want to shoot some bail after.
I'm gonna shoot some. I'm with you too. So I post this on a couple discussion groups that we have, and then we talk about it. And our guest that we have, hopefully we can get her on as soon as we can, Mike. She's with technical issues. We'll get her on. A lot of people are saying it's not for the fact. A lot of people are saying, "Hey, this is their relationship. Do what you're gonna do." Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not for me. Against the norm. I don't understand why you're gonna be married if you're gonna be in an open relationship. It doesn't make sense. Some people said, I'll pray for them. A lot of negativity coming towards them. A lot of people saying that they're just doing this for publicity, yada, 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 yada. But I have to be honest, him putting that all out there in a tell-all book, number one, and then also doing a big interview with a big name magazine, it's kind of a big deal because I think people have a misconception about what marriage is and that a traditional marriage is not necessarily the definition of a marriage,
Okay.
So your thoughts?
I personally feel you got to do from a non-married person, so maybe I'm out of line.
Okay.
But I do feel whatever works for you in your marriage, then do that. If being monogamous works, which probably I don't know about the numbers, whatever numbers sake would say be monogamous, that works. And saying they man and or woman gets a hall pass, do that for their marriage. If that really works for the said people, then do that. You just gotta find your tribe. You can have whatever you want in a marriage or relationship. You just gotta seek the people that agree with the things that you're searching for.
It's not and I think the big issue was that it wasn't even like it wasn't a hall pass.
He was saying he cheated.
No. It was they tried to be monogamous. There was a lot of things going on in the relationship where, say, Jada just wasn't happy. Jada wasn't happy with the type of house that he bought, where they lived, the type of lifestyle that they were living. And he kind of almost made it seem like having an open marriage kind of alleviated all of that. Like it literally made his marriage better having an open marriage.
Probably so. You know why though? Because really nothing can. How can your marriage or any relationship really be that great? When, for instance, she's not happy with the house he bought because she can do it for herself.
Right.
Nothing you can do for her that she can't do for herself. So how the fuck do you even impress someone that can literally get themselves anything anyway? It's hard. Impression comes from, in my opinion, when you impress people, it's because either they haven't thought about it. Maybe they can't afford what you may have presented to them or gave them, or just things like that. So I cannot impress you if you can just do it all for you. What do you give someone that has everything? If you're filthy rich, Claude, what other than something meaningful? Let's say we was at your favorite. My favorite food is egg rolls. I love egg rolls.
Okay.
So someone like just randomly like for a birthday, something like, I know this is your shit. It's egg roll night, whatever stuff, whatever I want. Like, okay, that's more sentimental. That means more to me than you giving me here's another Bentley to add to your collection of cards that you already have. Like you have everything. So that could have made it better, because again, and they already got kids, and I guess it'd be 4 kids. Like, what do you do? Like Jada can get with another dude who's pretty much going to get the clout from pretty much clapping Jada. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but what is it really going to work out? I mean, we'll use Holly. She's gorgeous as fuck. It's not working, or hasn't anyway.
Eric Benet was apparently a huge cheater.
At least with people in the famous world, but maybe she got with the average John Doe. But the thing is, getting with a John Doe who will literally worship her to no end, that he really, unless you're going to take care of him, he can't be where you're going to be. He can't afford the homes you're used to. You can come to this man little house, little in comparison to your mansion.
What do we say? So I don't want to grasp at straws. Is Jada popping like is Jada's paychecks coming in like Will's paychecks? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I don't think that they have a relationship where they separate their money. I get the feeling that it's a very
you're wealthy.
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah, like
that's a really good point.
Like Will may make more money than her, but let's just random number, put whatever value on it you want to. If you have $80 million as Jada, but Will Smith has $90 million.
Yeah.
I mean,
even if you said Jada has 80 and Will has 190 million, technically, Jada has 80 and Will has half of. He has to split that in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So sure, they're married.
So sure, we went dollar for dollar.
Yeah,
I will be broke by the end of it.
Yeah,
but in real life, you're not doing that. And I'm sure she still makes residual checks. Like she's.
Oh yeah, you're true.
It doesn't. It just doesn't matter. Like once you're wealthy, you're wealthy.
Right. Here you go. Don't be taking no dick pics on my phone, Mike.
On air while I'm holding it.
I'm just saying, man. I don't know, but you're a wild boy, Mike.
Chill, daddy.
You're what? Yeah, but so what do we say about the people who say they're not in a real marriage? Then why be married?
That's people minding their wrong business. They ain't their business.
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry, I disagree.
What if you're in the public eye? It is. I hate this. Is gonna sound kind of maybe off base, but if you're in the public eye, it is everybody's business. I hate to say that, but if you're you choose a lifestyle that puts you in the public eye, the expectation is that you're in the public eye and people are going to be in your business. Yeah. So, and they put themselves out there. So they have this era of for a long time, we're this out and open, positive couple. We do all these things. We're big on family. We have this show where we talk about infidelity. So everybody, we put a little bit, everything, they put it out there. So it's all out there. So they open up their door for people to be in their business, number one. But Mike, what were you saying? I'm sorry. You were saying, sorry, no, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying about them, there being their business. I don't think it's their business anymore. I think it is kind of everybody
business. When you're a celebrity, people are going to ask. When you're, whether you're not, it doesn't matter. My point is, if you're married, what you define your marriage as is what it is. People have business couplings. People have genetic couplings. People have whatever thing works for them. Oh, we're two quote unquote beautiful people, so we want to have kids together. Let's get married and make that happen. Oh, we're two business moguls in this level. We're the 2 and 3. Let's marry and be the number 1. I'm not gonna tell people what they need to define as what they think their marriage should be. Sex isn't always the thing. There's sexless marriages because that's a business agreement. You're signing whatever papers to come together. It's like a business merger. If all of a sudden Sprint wanted to separate from Nextel and ultimately again from T-Mobile, if we come together and we decide these are the stakes and it's working, then rock. If they want to have an open situation, they made it this far. They're still rich. They're both still booking things. They can write whatever they want. They executive produce a bunch of shows and they have 2 celebrity successful kids and 3 successful kids total. That shit works. I don't know why they would have lied about it and now switched it up, but I'm cool with whatever.
Well, I think because people are judgmental. Like people and our guest that with the is she trying to get in still have a technical. Yeah. We'll work on it. If you want to have her reach out maybe to yours directly. Oh, let's see what she's talking about. I think people are kind of in this idea. I clicked the link.
People have an idea of what?
Yeah, I think people have this idea of what a marriage should be, right?
Right.
You know, and I think that's a problem with the whole gay marriage and people step away about people who aren't married too, right? People assume that if you're with somebody, the idea is that you're supposed to be married, right? And I think that
Wait, with someone as far as what? Just with them, or you mean like if they have kids?
Biblically.
Well, no,
or living together. Yeah.
Living together, and maybe you ain't having sex. You know what I'm saying?
That's some Southern Christian shit right there.
I think that's an issue in this country, though. Right now, the people like our girls are going to fight because of abortion, but shit, the gay people just now had the right to get married. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So people have this ideal that if you're in a relationship that's not
the traditional
sense, hey, I'm just with this person because as a person that is married, I will tell you right now, sex is a big part, but I would say it's about 20% of it. You can't throw out 80% of a relationship because, you want to go have separate partners. If you come to an agreement with that, that's not ruining the marriage. If that's for you, you know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily ruining the marriage. That's not marriage. That's y'all are still together. Y'all still have a business relationship. Y'all still have a business that you run together. You still have children that you raise together. You still have this, you enjoy each other's company. It's just sometimes you want to fuck somebody else. And if you have that agreement, I don't see why there's an issue with them also being married doing that.
No, I agree. If that's their shit, if that's they steez, that's how they want to rock. I do agree.
Yeah.
Jada kiss laugh.
Yeah, he hit that bitch.
Talk. I'm gonna get our guest straight. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know how we got here to Will and Jada. I know he was in the news for saying it. I believe I saw, and this I don't know how true this is. Maybe also in that same interview, he said basically something about Halle Berry had a thing with her at the time, or he was about to and didn't, or something. I don't know. Will Smith, he all-star. He out here. I don't salute to him and their open marriage. All these years pining over Jada, I had a chance. I didn't know.
No, you've never had a chance with Jada. What are you talking about?
Why would you be the dictator of that?
No, I think that's. You think you had a chance with Jada?
Well, Claude, I didn't literally mean like I know her and we hung out sometimes and she talked about it. I mean,
what celebrity you think Mike got a chance with? Missy?
No. I mean, what I said. Hold on. Missy Elliott.
Why Missy?
Yo, nigga, that's rude.
Why?
Why would you say Missy Elliott?
You wouldn't slide Missy?
Huh?
You wouldn't
you
slide
heard nothing.
Come on. Why y'all even like y'all know what I say, huh?
Look, I want Missy lathered up in her fucking I Can't Stand the Rain.
I want 2006 Missy, not 1998. Missy.
No, I want the fresh off the block Missy. I want the from Virginia Missy. I want her fresh with Timberland
with
Missy.
The fucking baby hairs lady.
I want the that Missy. I want when she hit every drop and with I Can't Stand the Rain Missy. That's one. I want the finger wave Missy.
That's what I'm talking about. She had the shit's lady.
All right, no, if you ain't got
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I want all Missies, but give me the finger wave Missy. Give me I want her in a garbage bag still. Matter of fact, we can smash
the garbage bag.
I can smash her in that garbage.
I can't stand the rain. Against my window. Go ahead.
While Timberland record in Virginia.
He just kept on like he wasn't talking.
In Virginia. And on the Jeep.
Timbo's on the beat. Well, Steve's on the beat. Timbo's on the beat too.
Exactly. Steve's on the beat. Timbo's on the beat.
Shit's going down.
Missy can't stand the rain. She's in her garbage bag. We in the Jeep.
A Missy sex tape would be nuts.
A Missy sex tape with Timberland?
I release no with me.
That'd be
I release that
funny as fuck.
motherfucker. Hey, I'll have her
look like a
ass.
Missy video.
I have Missy ass quaking. I would bust Missy ass. Yo, look, if we ever meet
I'd
Missy,
run it. I wouldn't do all that. I'll
you'll check my
give her a
sex tape?
regular
You
razzle
check my sex tape if I was with Missy?
Wait, would you look at a homie sex tape?
It would have any
not in-
context. It would make
Not intentionally.
Context.
because I want to like watch my man smash.
Not
like
intentionally.
that.
What is the context of a sex tape?
If he's with Missy,
Okay, cool.
What if
Okay, I
she's
got
a
you on that.
Missy-ish?
I got you on that.
no, I need Missy. I need Missy.
Not Missy, but Missy adjacent.
Hmm.
Can I run it? I can
Could
do whatever
you?
I want.
Yeah, you could do
So
it.
you only looking at Mike's sex tape if he was somebody famous.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know. It's
specifically
kinda
Missy.
Like it's just yeah. And
What if we pop off and we become famous and her sex tape comes out?
with whom?
I don't know.
Another famous person?
No, I mean I would assume that it will probably be obviously his girl at this point because he's in a serious relationship.
There's footage out there,
let's pretend that it was not. He's not.
There's
What?
footages.
There's
Yeah,
footage.
yeah,
You made a sex tape for
I
it?
never made a sex tape. I may or may not have been recorded on accident, on purpose, against my will, without consent.
What?
I told y'all this story before.
I never.
crazy.
I have never heard that story. I don't know if you're gonna have the story on air.
No, somebody told me they sent a tape of me. This was like clicking the link error, but it was told to me. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I asked a couple questions. They had no information for me to describe the person. It seemed plausible, and I went, damn, that's crazy.
That video was of a fucking bear ravishing a picnic.
Yeah.
Oh, I confused
And-
myself.
Like, Shamu's mating season video is not something that we're gonna call a sex
Damn,
tape,
that
sir.
look like me.
You know, you can't be
You gotta
stop playing with Shamu
get
shit.
them on, get the Shamu joke on
Stop
again.
playing with Shamu shit. What you talking about?
What you did? What you talking about?
Sorry to
Black
tell you
kid?
now. Y'all see that movie Blackfish?
I
That's
did.
that Mike is trying to claim that as his sex tape.
Oh,
Yo. I don't know what the
goodness.
hell he's talking about right now.
Blackfish.
We try to get our guest in here still. She actually posted something. I'm actually read y'all what she posted real quick. No, never mind. No, basically, consensus amongst people is that they're not in a real marriage. Why are we still talking about them? Why is this important? They're not in a real marriage. We don't understand why they're still together. We don't understand that if you're gonna fuck other people, why are you even in a marriage?
Because I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with it for that couple.
Yeah.
if they choose that.
Also, mad people stay after getting cheated on and all kind of shit, acting like they don't have a holy grail of a fucking relationship.
Right.
Get out of here, man. They're celebrities who's living it and killing this shit.
Is it any different than if somebody? All right, so a
At
man.
60.
So you with a girl, right? Or if you're a girl, you with a man, right? And your spouse cheats on you, right? They cheat on you. Then you know they cheated on you, and you take them back. Are you basically in an open relationship?
Whatever the take back conversation was. All right, so you're putting me in a position where she cheated on me, and
Yeah,
I'm the
that's it.
celeb.
Yeah.
My take back conversation would certainly be, before we continue this business agreement, I need to know what the stipulations are, and if we agree to terms, then we agree to terms.
Would you not say though? But hold on. Would you not say that there are couples? Let's not say you. Let's just say females.
Clinton and Hillary kept shit rocking. People keep shit
I
rocking.
wasn't. They're my number one example. But I would say in general that the people that we probably know are in relationships where females took men back over and over again that cheated repeatedly.
I don't know any.
I do. I know some. Not immediately. Yeah, I know some. Where basically it was a situation where you knew they cheated. You know, you let them cheat. If they cheated again, you keep taking them back. Yada yada yada. You're choosing to stay with that person that's basically cheating on you. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of people are in open relationships and they don't even know it, or they know it and they have to.
How much Canadian
Yeah,
dry
bro.
you need in
You
there?
gotta go ham.
You need how much Canadian dry you need. Canada dry, man.
Y'all listen. I know you two are used to that
CD.
Canadian wet, but let me
CD.
enjoy my Canadian dry over here, please. Let me enjoy my Canadian dry. Oh, our guest came in finally. Hey, how you doing? All right, let's bring her in real quick. Let's talk about Will, and then we'll get into our we'll get out of in the mix. And we'll get into talk about
Will.
Yeah. Hey, it's
Hello.
Adrian, right?
Yes, Adrian.
Yeah, welcome to the Pro Podcast. So we finally got you in here. Appreciate that. Sorry, I sent you the wrong link. That is my bad, 100%. I don't normally make that mistake. It's been a long week. But we're talking.
He placed it in the wrong hole before. No worries. Go ahead, Clark.
I can't. You threw me off a little bit there. So we talk about Will and Jada. and we're gonna get to our final topic of the show here in a bit. But we'll talk about Will and Jada. And as you know, in the discussion group, I posed a couple questions how we feel about Will and Jada. Will coming out basically saying that officially monogamy is not something that they do in their relationship anymore, despite being married. And you made an interesting comment on there, and I just wanted to kind of get you into the conversation and get your opinion on it. How you feel about it?
Let's see, that they're no longer.
They're not monogamous. They're married.
I think if it works for them, that's fine. For me, I don't know. I think it's too complicated.
Why is
too
it complicated?
What makes it
You have
complicated?
to like manage so many different feelings, and I mean, it's hard enough like being emotionally there for one person and managing one person's emotions and moods. Trying to do that with multiple people, that seems like a lot of work, a lot of energy.
Do you feel they aren't in love if they can do that?
Yeah, I think you can still be in love. I think it's just a
Okay.
lot of work. I think you can definitely be in love and still mess with other people, but you can love more than one person at a time. You can have something casual with some person and be in love. I think it's just too complicated to make it last.
You said it's complicated. Not to cut you off, Steve. You said it's complicated because about the feelings and the emotions they're gonna enter. But as far as I know, as far as I understand, it's basically just about sex. They're emotionally together. They're,
Yeah. Ooh.
all of the above together. As far as the emotions, the stepping out is just sexual.
I mean, she stepped out and it wasn't just sexual.
That's true.
Yeah,
You got a
it
point
became
there.
a problem. It became very complicated for her. That's what I'm saying. I think it's hard to keep it from not becoming complicated.
I think. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I was just gonna say, in the scheme of the length of time we're talking about, like we're talking 90s, mid 90s to nowish. If the entanglement was one slip up and whatever Will had going on was the other, that whatever caused the entanglement, in a 20, 30-year relationship, two tough times where we just have to kind of lock down and refocus on each other. I'm not saying it's worth it, but if you knew you was going the distance 50 years from now, could you deal with two issues, two slip ups? I think she froze.
Oh, she frozen?
I don't know. For me, I mean, it would be too much work for me. I could see how it might work for other people. For me, it'd be too much energy.
So for you, it's all about the energy, right? So it's I have to deal with another person. I don't want to
put too much energy into it.
What if you married the guy, your dream guy, right? It's your dream guy. It literally has all of the things that you want. Hits all of the. We talked about this last episode. Hits all of your expectations. It's just say marriage is 80%, is 100%. 80% of it is other things. 20% of it is sex. And of that 100%, that 20% of sex, it's I am more fulfilled having sex with both you and somebody else. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna wear a condom. There's not gonna be any baby or something like that. It's simple. You get to do you, and I get to do me. On occasion, you know about it, and we come back together. You could not do that.
No, we would just have to be. We would have to be friends with benefits. We couldn't have a serious relationship.
Can you explain that a little bit?
If you want to have sex with other people, then we don't need to be in a monogamous, committed relationship. We'll just be friends with benefits. That's my opinion. It's going to be either or. Either we're friends with benefits, or we're in a committed relationship and we're only dealing with each other. But I don't do that in between gray period. That is one or the other.
That makes a lot of sense to me, but I do have a question for you. If you're going to be friends with benefits and he's doing his thing with other people, that means you're doing your thing also with other people. And you both have this connection of we are friends with benefits. But if he's cool with you doing things with other people to satisfy whatever he may not, or whatever you personally want, and you're cool with him doing the same, why aren't you okay with you both just locking in and just doing that in general? Because if for one,
because I'm not going to get deep. I'm not going to get attached to that.
But you're already okay with him sleeping with other people because you're friends with benefits, and you're okay also with sleeping with other people yourself as friends with benefits. So if you two are already in agreement to one thing, it would only make sense.
I'm not going to get my feelings attached to a situation like that because there's not enough security there. I feel like that's where people get hurt. They get their feelings attached to situations where there's very little security.
So for you, it's about it's more of a I hate to say this. It's a I don't want to say self-confidence. It's a preservation type thing. I'm afraid that this person could literally find something in that other person, even though it's just sex. I can find in that other person what they have in me, and so is it more of like I'm a little bit threatened by the fact?
I mean, that's one of the possibilities, but the fear is not that if I'm with the guy and we're in an open relationship that he's going to find someone else better than me and then leave me, because I could do the same.
Right. She was saying she could do the same thing. Hopefully it comes back in and she's not completely cut off. But I'm without me putting words in her mouth, it just sounded like she was saying she could do the same thing if that's the case.
Well, we did lose her. Oh, she came back. Mike, if you want to bring her back in there, finish up.
Yeah, so if she was when she left off with, okay, I think you're back.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you said if that's the case, then you could be doing the same thing. Is that what you were saying?
Well, a friends with benefits, it's not as deep. When a friends with benefits ends, there's not a lot of, it's not like, okay, well, I'm not crying. You're not crying on the sofa, because it's a very casual situation. There's not a lot at stake when a friends with benefits ends. You're both good.
But you're my friend.
That makes sense. I do have a question for you. All right, sure. That makes sense. That's right out the gate, though. But let's say you're already in a 10 to 12 year marriage, and then this comes out like, hey, like, look, babe, I love you to death, blah, 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 blah. But and then the situation comes about, then you're already into a marriage. You're deep into it.
I don't know. I mean, I've never been in that situation. I don't think I would be like, yeah, yes, just do whatever, but you never know. I think that's probably one of those things you don't know what you're going to do until you're in that situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not
that's
outside
fair.
the realm of possibility.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think, yeah, and because Steve asked an interesting question, because a lot of people are kind of judging Will and Jada right now for this, but it wasn't like their relationship started out like this, right? It wasn't like
it?
I don't think so.
No, it did start. It did start out like that.
She may know more. I don't know. I can't say either.
I didn't think so. So from what the article said, and what the article in GQ said, it was more of something that she and him were together for, because they've been together for almost 25 years, 30 years. They've been together for a hot minute, since the 90s. And it got to the point where he was buying bigger houses. He was buying houses in places where she didn't necessarily want to live, doing events that she didn't necessarily want to do. And she was feeling some type of way about the lifestyle. And he was kind of moving in a direction that she wasn't moving in. And then they decided to kind of open this up, this part of their life up, and it changed for them, and it changed her the way she looked at the relationship a little bit, and she was more happier. Now I'm not gonna lie, I would feel some type of way if I have a certain lifestyle going on. My wife, she told me I want new dick, and that's gonna make me feel better about our awful relationship. That's just me. I'm not judging Will and Jada. There's no shade on them, but that is a little bit different. But like I said before, they didn't. I don't believe they started off. I believe they started off very traditional together. Will says in the article that Jada grew up very different from him as far as the non-traditionalness of her upbringing. And then Will, despite what we know about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will had a mom and a dad. He was West Philadelphia brain, but he had a mom and a dad that grew up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Jada had that type of marriage or relationship with her family, so it was very different. So in the middle of the relationship is where they kind of came to this crossroads about what they were going to do. Mike, what's your son? No, you just making faces. So it wasn't something that they started off with, but the question is, and I'll ask around the room, and I think Adrian, you already kind of answered. Is that something that, like, what do you do? Do you end that relationship? This person is saying, "Hey, I'm not cheating on you, or I haven't cheated on you yet."
But, I'd probably just end the relationship. Yeah, I'd walk away.
Mike?
In the situation that they were in, we got other things in contention here. I think I could come to an agreement.
Yeah.
In their situation, in regular real life, I'm out.
So if they're rich.
If I'm rich, I can figure it out. But if I gotta wait 2 weeks for a paycheck, you think I'm letting you cheat on me? You get a new dick, and I gotta wait for my paycheck.
But you also getting yourself new pussy.
That wasn't an agreement. That's
was
not the agreement. When you come to the like right now, you get a text from AT&T. Oh, hey, by the way, you owe us $500,000. Like, we own half your house. You didn't look at the agreement rules and you agreed to it. You changed this, and I'm upset, and I'm gonna do something about it. And
that's not exactly the situation.
Regular.
That's like AT&T is saying, "Hey, listen, you can get out of this contract if you want to. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna charge you, X amount of dollars for it." But I think Cody's coming in. We're gonna charge you X amount of dollars for it. But hey, listen, you can choose to stay with us, but also go get another plan for cheaper as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're saying it's an addition, and I'm saying that something was violated, and it's my trust, and I trust easy. But if you lose it, it's a wrap. That bridge is burned. Can't work here no more. We got you on a list.
Hold that thought, Steve. You out?
At the end of the day, I'm just too selfish. I can't share my woman.
Yeah,
like my woman is my woman. Nah. If she's stepping out on any on any aspect at all, whether I'm rich, whether I'm not rich, I'm just too selfish of a lover. Mine is mine, and like at the end of the day, yes, it's clean fish. But see, this fish, this blue fish,
yeah, this blue
this
whale,
is mine.
This guppy,
it's called this mud, this mud, catfish, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, that's my fish.
Okay,
and I don't share my fish.
Yeah.
So, my woman, if you could take my girl, take my girl.
Damn. Real quick before we move on, Cody, you joined the Welcome to the Poor podcast again. Friend of the show has been on a couple times. We're talking Will and Jada before we move into our next topic about contraception. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for an open relationship, though. I support what they're doing.
I figured. Okay, all right. That's all. I think that's all. I think everybody is kind of in the consensus. Like, Will and Jada, do what you're gonna do. It's probably enhanced by the fact that they're millionaires and we're not, so they get to kind of live a different world.
This shit happens on a regular basis. This is everyday life,
right?
Literally everyday life,
right?
I'm sure.
I feel like millionaires are cloning sex slaves and shit.
Maybe I don't know. They probably had men live damn near double life that they found out later on. Like it happens on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And common.
Yeah, it definitely happens way more than we think. They're just open about it.
It's just very common. Yeah. But it's super common.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
I have some friends who are poly, and it sometimes worked for them, and sometimes it didn't.
What can I ask? Without revealing too much information about your friends, what was the thing that didn't work?
Well, I mean, I think it came down to the friends I had. It was a married couple, and one had a girlfriend, one had a boyfriend, and then I don't know. I mean, I didn't know the details, but eventually the dynamic stopped working for them, and they went their separate ways and split. One went with the girlfriend, one went with the boyfriend, and.
In your opinion, do you think it was what you basically said at the beginning of the conversation? Is that the riskiness of it, because you could easily start developing feelings for the other person?
It's not even so much of that. I think about how hard it is just managing the emotions and the feelings and the moods and the vibes of one person on a consistent basis, being on the same instinct, and then imagine introducing a third person or a fourth person, or even if they're on the side, you're like, well, I'm not going to see their boyfriend or their girlfriend, but they're still going to have a presence in your life in some unseen way. And that other person, whether you're going to see them or not, they're going to affect the moods of your partner. I mean, it can get complicated fast and quick, I think.
I'm with it. So on that note, we'll leave this topic. We'll basically say big ups to Will and Jada, whatever you guys got going on. I'm a fan. I'm not hating on you. Your marriage is your marriage. Do what you do. If it makes you happy, make sure you're happy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If it makes you happy, make sure you're actually happy and you with it. And I'm all for it. On that note, guys, let's get into Sink or Swim. Sink or Swim, y'all. All right, so Sink or Swim is part of the show where we get into a topic, the main topic of the show, where we talk and discuss. We got a guest on. We have Cody and Adrian.
Hey, Cody, what you eating, by the way?
Yeah, what are you? I was about to ask you that.
Toast.
Yeah, let's guess, because you can't, because your mouth is full. You eating cereal? You got a bowl?
No, it's pasta.
I thought it was
what type of pasta is that?
Oh, you're gonna judge me. It's just butter and Parmesan.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I just made it. It's just rotini.
Yeah, it looked like it needed seasoning, but go ahead, continue.
Whoa. Whoa.
I was in a rush.
Yo.
I was hungry.
We know. We're sure.
Whoa.
I hear you.
Whoa. Wow.
Whatever.
Just curious.
Go ahead.
That's good.
A. I'm gonna call you A, by the way. You don't not A like AYE, but A like the letter A, like Alvin and Chipmunks. A. That's
Got
your
it.
nickname. All right. What did you have at dinner tonight? Just wondering because we're all sharing our dinners. What did you have at dinner tonight?
I had quiche, like bacon quiche.
Oh, that sounds great. I like that a lot. Did you cook that yourself?
No.
Who cooked it?
Yeah, I don't cook a lot. I cook maybe like twice a week.
Wait, who cooked the quiche, if you don't mind me asking?
I just heated it up.
Oh, you bought like
Yeah.
a store-bought quiche? Oh, I've
Yeah,
never seen
store-bought.
store-bought quiche before.
Now they got them in Publix. I see quiche all the time, and I'm tempted to buy it,
Yeah.
but I never. First time I had quiche was like made with love and handmade for me, so I'm afraid to try any other quiche that isn't because it's gonna be disappointing.
I want to make you a quiche.
You
Yeah,
good
it's
with
not
quiche?
gonna be
I'm not
that
making
good.
quiche.
Are you gonna do it with love though?
You used to always make
No,
the
I make
little.
that shit with hate,
You're gonna make my man quiche with hate?
but it's gonna still
Then
taste
I don't
good.
want no quiche. I want
Still
your
gonna
quiche
taste
with
good
hate.
though.
Why would he accept that?
I don't know.
Don't be licking your lips
It's-
while you tell me you're gonna make me some quiche with hate and then lick your lips. I'm
He said
cool.
it was handmade with
I'm
love.
gonna make you a good fucking quiche with love.
So you're gonna make some hand quiche with love, but out of hate, and you're licking your lips and looking at me.
Yep.
Nah, I don't trust you. Hey, listen, I don't want your hands nowhere near the quiche that I want that you're gonna provide for
I'm
me.
trying
You
to
don't
feel
trust, you don't trust good hand C?
No, it's prepared plates. Something plates.
Cause prepared plates?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's your business. Good
Yeah.
hand C is your nickname.
I don't like good hands. See, that sounds like I'm giving him hand jobs.
I wasn't. If that's what you
Not
thought.
me.
No, that's not the business that I'm running over here,
Bro,
Mike.
we was talking about a handshake.
You said good hands. See,
Yeah, like Allstate.
Listen,
yes.
let's-
Does
let's-
that sound like I
listen,
run a hand job
listen,
business?
away from come quiche claw. Let's
Would you rather that one?
I don't want no
no.
come quiche claw.
No. Adrian, I'm not. Cody's been here before. This is your first time on the podcast. Here, this is what we do. Sorry, apologize. Apologize ahead of time. I should have warned you. You should be drinking something right now. If you're not, go
All
do it.
right. Well, I got my drink.
What you got there?
Truly
Oh, okay. What flavor is that?
strawberry lemonade.
Oh, you like the lemonade ones,
Lemonade-
Mike. All right,
lemonade
kindred
ones are good.
spirit. Kindred spirit.
When you in the pool and you in the sun and you don't want to drink static,
Makes
you
me
drink
want
lemonade.
water. Makes
If
me
I
want
knew
water.
if I knew you were drinking that truly, I would have already known you ain't make that quiche. But we can move on.
Cody, what are you
I
drinking?
already knew off the rip.
What are you drinking, Cody?
I have just water. I
Lame.
haven't drank enough water today.
Dude, you used to be so cool. You're just lame now. Eating buttered noodles with no unseasoned buttered
I am
noodles with
very
water.
Cool. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right.
I had
You
a
had-
cooler Las Vegas trip than you guys, so
Oh, let's not go down there. I don't even know how you would even know that. All right, guys. So on to the topic of the show. We're talking about
I didn't know
contraception.
he was in Vegas.
I know. I was gonna do
I
it.
was
listened to
literally-
his podcast.
Literally all over. We literally had a whole podcast about it. We literally detailed
I
our trip to
listened to
Vegas
the
with the whole
whole
podcast.
thing.
She's telling us though, Claude. Claude.
He wouldn't talk over that so
He does it all the time.
Anyhow, we're talking about contraception. So I actually saw something the other day. And I can't remember her name. I believe I'll get her name in a second. That's unrelated. We'll tie it in a second. So I saw a meme the other day that basically we all know that the male contraception is a thing. It's gonna probably be out really, really, really soon, right? Male pill. So I decided, hey, let's have a show about contraception. Let's talk about this. Let's have the overarching question be, whose responsibility is it in a sexual relationship? Let's start first with a rando. You're just meeting somebody, first time you hook up with them. Whose responsibility is it to deal out the contraception?
We're asking the women first.
Let's round robin. Cody, whose responsibility is it?
If he came inside me without my permission, I would say he's responsible for like plan B.
Jesus.
That's my answer.
How did he get it? How did he come inside you without your permission? So
I'm
there was
sorry.
not
I'm cool
There-
again. So
there was no discussion of a condom.
I don't wear those. what
All
are
right. We're gonna pause. We're gonna be back on you. We're gonna come back to you. Adrian.
I just know that chicken raw too.
I mean, I don't know how you can separate the responsibility. It's both parties' responsibility, but
This
You gotta
now
wear a
remember, we're
condom.
talking about a random hookup. This is a random hookup. This is I just went out for a couple drinks. I'm feeling myself. I'm looking cute. I'm
Listen, you
thinking
had-
about
you
look
had-
at that guy looking at me.
You
All
had-
right.
you had
Damn.
2.5 strawberry Trulies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Tyler.
Okay, but I mean, how do you
Taylor's looking
separate
at
the
you.
responsibility? A condom needs to be worn regardless. But if a woman lets the guy not wear a condom, I mean, it's both of your responsibilities.
But who has the condom?
Oh, well,
Who,
I mean,
who
I
brought
don't
it?
have a penis, so why would I be carrying around condoms? I mean,
So you're saying
I
it-
will, but I feel like the person with the penis should buy the condoms.
Let me ask this question. You have
I don't know how am I going to know what size you
You
wear?
should let her hold on to that.
How do you know what size you wear?
Well, how would I
don't-
know? How can I pre-buy the condoms? How will I know what size the guy wears?
She's asking you,
Yeah,
bro.
you're
Listen. I'm not judging the type of guys that you hang out that you look for. I'm just saying.
Not everyone can wear a Magnum.
I'm not.
Yeah,
See why you had to go to Magnums. Magnums is literally like everybody goes to Magnums. Magnums is Steve don't even wear man. He wears the minis. Was it Magnums?
He's
Minis?
buying bars.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No.
This man's stealing my fucking bar.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still-
it's both people's responsibility, but do I carry condoms with me? No. If he doesn't have it, we have to not do it.
So let me ask a quick question before I get into this, because I'm gonna pop off real quick. If it's both people's responsibility for contraception, why don't you carry condoms?
I mean, because how lazy is this guy if he's not carrying condoms? To be honest, to me, is a very good test, because if a guy is going to literally attempt to sleep with me, but he knows he doesn't have condoms on him, that's all I need to know about that dude.
Not necessarily true.
Go ahead, Steve.
It's not necessarily true, because what if that guy went out without any anticipation of meeting you or any woman? He just happened to go out and then he met you and then y'all was vibing well. He didn't come out prepped for sex. It's like, oh shit, this is great vibe. Oh, she likes Trulies and I like Trulies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all two just mesh very well. And then one thing led to another. It's like now y'all in this situation. You just feeling good and he's feeling good. And like y'all are in, let's say, a vehicle even. A secure location though. Things happen wherever they happen at, and then neither one of you have anything. So that's
then you just don't have sex. I mean,
sure, that's the case, but you want it and he does too, obviously.
That's so nice that you
okay,
said
but
that.
as a female, I'm not that hard up for sex where I can't go, all right, well, better luck next time, or someone drive to a gas station. Like, it's not that serious for me to be like, well, then I guess we can't do it.
Have you ever had a one-night stand? Have you ever had a one-night stand?
Yeah, I have, and we used a condom.
Who supplied it?
He supplied the condom, because I don't have the condom. So you either have one or you don't. If you don't, then this was not the night for it.
Adrian, so
it's
how
not
can
that
you,
hard to walk away from sex.
Adrian,
Trust
how
me,
can
as a
I
female, it's not that hard.
I won't combat it. I feel
I'm
you.
gonna combat it. I'm gonna
because
ask,
that's her experience.
that is her experience, but I'm gonna ask though, how can you say though that the responsibility is on both people if you're only
my
like,
responsibility is to say no. That's my responsibility. If you don't have a condom with you, my responsibility is to say no.
Okay, Cody. And I'm dying to hear this answer.
I
Are you
just
muted?
love meeting people. This is exactly why I love meeting people, because it's like we all live on this planet and have different opinions, and it's just freaking beautiful. Like, it's just awesome. I'm the exact opposite. I could care less about a condom, and I think that's just my family's never introduced them to me. Like, we don't talk about them. It's not a big deal to us. So I've had one night stands up the wazoo without condoms.
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like most men don't even want to wear one. So I'm not going to be that person to like say, put it on, you know, like if they don't want to wear it, I'm not going to be like, I want it to be comfortable for both parties. I don't know. It's just my preference.
You're a candid person, so I know I can ask you any question. Are you on birth control?
Yeah. But I used to not be. So that didn't end my decision if I was on birth control or not. If it all came down to it, they would just pay for my plan B the next day. And if I just asked,
what if they wouldn't?
$50, so
What if they wouldn't?
It's $50. Used to be $35. Jesus.
it's $50 now.
Depending on where you go, close, still 35.
It's 35. Okay, thank you. Jesus, I'm out the game for a long time, man.
The store brand version's 35.
Yeah, depending on where you go, it's still 35.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is. I just caught. Yeah.
Hold on. Have you ever had a buy plan B?
Yeah, I'm a real nigga.
Mike?
No, never once.
Fuck you, Mike. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah.
I hate how you don't be having the same experiences as me and Steve. How? You're like literally you're the same
'Cause
person
my
as
shit's
us.
better. I'm on a different level.
Oh,
You
Jesus
niggas is
Christ.
on some other shit.
Whatever.
I'm over here doing
Go ahead,
some
Steve.
other shit.
Some dumb
It's a
shit.
reoccurring thing.
It is.
It's like the hat.
It really is. Go ahead, Steve.
I don't know where
Cody, we were asking you about your birth control. You're on birth control. Adrian, you ain't got to answer the question. I'm not. This is not the type of show. I'm not pressuring you for that type of thing. But in the event that a guy did not have a condom and you just wanted to, would you be secured in the fact that, hey, I got this, I got birth control?
I've never used birth control, so I'm very pro condom because I don't want to use birth control. I don't want to deal with the side effects. So, and condoms have worked very well for me because I do not have any kids or any STDs. I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I have used the Plan B though on 3 different occasions, but they weren't with one night stands. They were with guys I was regularly dating.
Committed relation or committed situation.
So that actually brings me to, I had a note written down about that. So what are we're an informational, entertainment, funny show. Why is it that you're not using birth control? Because I know the answer to that, but some people might not know. Because a lot of people will just go, well, why, how did she get pregnant? Why is she not using? Because condoms are not perfect, not 100%. I think even on the package it says what, 75%?
No, it's higher than
it's
that.
like 99.
It's higher than, it ain't 99.
It's way higher than
It's
that.
not 99. I know it's not 99.
Yeah. It's 99. It's
It ain't 99.
very close to that.
I'm telling you,
Claude
it's not 99.
he might know better than us because he has the most
Google
recent kid.
I'm Googling it.
What
But
are we
talk about the birth control. Why the hell would you not be on the pill or
Side
the
effects.
IUD or all that shit? What are the side effects?
Side effects. I'm
Yeah,
not
the
dealing
side
with them.
effects, they make you extremely hormonal, or they'll like give you weight gain. So like right now I'm on a new pill and I've definitely I bloat more than usual and I feel extremely emotional, like way more emotional than I ever have in my life. So, and that's just the pill. There's also like IUD, the Nexplanon. There's other stuff you can take, but the pill really, I think, fucks with people.
I agree, and I heard that a lot from women.
And I stand corrected. So supposedly by the National Condom Association, no, this is the National Health Society. Condoms are supposedly 98% effective. So
yeah, they're high up there
for STDs and pregnancy. So that just means that out of 100 people, 2 of y'all getting pregnant.
No,
I'm okay with those odds.
What? What'd you say?
I'm okay with those odds.
Yeah, you go with those odds?
I'm good with those odds.
That's dope. That's dope. I feel you. Go ahead, Steve.
Because we didn't answer. They both of the women answered the question. So, Claude, who's more responsible, or who's responsible?
So from what if I gather,
we're still on first meetup, right?
Yeah, yeah, we're still on first meetup. So if I gather from what Adrian says that both are responsible, but I think what she really meant is that the man is responsible.
Is that what you mean, or did you?
I think that's what you mean.
No, I'm saying the man is responsible for showing up with the condoms in my case, but in terms of if a pregnancy happens, you are both responsible. And a woman is just responsible of telling a man, I want you to wear a condom or we're not doing this, as a man is to put it on.
And Cody said basically, you don't have to wear a condom, but if you splack in that, if you go up in there, you got to make sure that you help it after the fact. All right.
Well, yeah. And if they don't get Plan B, I just take like 2 birth control pills. It's probably the same thing.
So that frightens me, the fact that you're saying that. And it's not free. Well, no, because I'm at the end of the day, if you get pregnant, you do whatever you're gonna do. You're a grown woman. I have no fear for you.
The only time you're supposed to take 2 birth control, 2 of your birth control pills back to back is if you miss a day, Cody. So if you miss like a Wednesday, take Wednesday's Thursday, and take your Thursday pill.
Are you teaching me about birth control, or is that?
No, because I am kind of teaching you a little bit. I guess if you did not know, because I have dealt with women quite a few times who have done this. So that little bit of info I do know, that does apply. If you do miss a day of your birth control pill, of the little round circle packet, if you miss Wednesday, take Wednesdays on the Thursday along with the Thursdays. Just so you know.
Thank you.
But that's me paying attention to my women. So
I don't know if it's been in a round packet for like years. I haven't seen the round packet.
Or call it or square or however it comes for you. As Cody, it doesn't matter as long as it comes for you. It don't matter, as long as it comes.
It comes for you, Cody's good to go. I stole your thing, didn't I? You had a great bar.
You got it, bro. Go ahead.
So, all right. So here's what I would say, and we'll ask the guys. So
No.
technically, we can say that it's a joint. I know I'm a little tipsy. We can say it's the Port podcast, y'all. I'm supposed to be a little tipsy. We can say that it's a 2-person thing, right? Why are y'all laughing? I hate my co-host so bad.
Your reaction. It was your reaction to you.
So first of all, y'all look at these motherfuckers. They are dying right now. And all I did was tip my drink a little bit.
I'm regular, man. How you doing? Good to see you, bro.
Hey,
Some of us like.
Good to see you, brother. Tell your mom I said hey.
Oh, he took it off. Oh, he took it off.
Now
I had it on you too. There you go. All I'm saying is that 100%. Like we can say. I think if I read between the lines of what Adrian said, she can say yes. My responsibility to say no. But to me, I really think that generally, in my opinion, I feel like the pressure does get put on the male to ensure that they are providing the condom. To me, will I say after the fact? Yes, I have bought Plan B before. I thought it was $35. It's $50 now. Inflation is a motherfucker. But I do feel like, me personally, I could say, hey, it's on both people. But I'm going to protect my future, my whatever, and I'm going to have a condom. Now, if I'm in a relationship, and we'll get to that in a minute, if I'm in a relationship where I'm dating somebody, or I'm maybe not in a relationship, but I'm just smashing somebody on a reg, we're going to have to probably figure something out, because who wants to really wear a condom? Let's be real.
I volunteer as tribute. I'm
Go ahead.
in there.
You going to wear a condom?
If I'm single and I'm out here in these streets, I'm wearing a condom. I'm strapping up.
What if you're having sex with a girl on a regular basis?
We strapping up. I strapped up until permission was given otherwise. And we're talking if she's taking birth control like my lady is, then we run it. Once we got to that stage in the relationship, we were close enough. But if I'm making moves and I'm going around, I got condoms. Plus, she don't know my size. Like, what the fuck? I just got to show up my own shit.
Wait, so you were wearing, and hold on, because I'm not knocking what you're saying. What you're saying is pretty valid, 100%. All else fails, my advice to people is wear a condom, wrap it up if you can. But you're telling me even if you're in a serious relationship, you're wearing a condom
until given permission otherwise. So we're having a discussion about what is your birth control, and I'm self-evaluating what this relationship is. Yeah. If we're talking a short, reasonable 6 months to a year, like I just met you, then I'm strapping up.
So for a year, you're strapping up?
Until given permission otherwise. Like if we're talking about your birth control and I understand, like we're at a comfort stage or a level of relationship where we've had this discussion. I've never gone raw and someone not on birth control. To say it like that. You look dumbfounded.
I am.
This is a practice.
Well, except for that first time, that one time.
My son's mother.
Yeah,
that's a perfect example of the one time I did it, but that's the reason why I never did it.
Is that what shaped it?
I was 19.
So hold that thought, Steve. You had a similar experience. Are you also you've never, what was the question you asked a couple episodes ago? Have you ever shot up a club you weren't supposed to be at?
Yeah, I have done that before.
Me as well. Explain that though, because did you try to like, hey, let me, because I feel like if I know Mike's like, what birth control are you on? What's the type? Is it the generic? Is it the actual brand name one? Let me see it. Are you taking it every day? Do you have your alarm on type thing? Are you that type of guy? No, I'm
not either. I don't know what you're talking about.
The times that I have had unprotected sex and I had to purchase the Plan B, it happened, but if Plan A is always protection, that's first and foremost. Right. And who I think is more responsible, I think it falls on both parties. But if there's one more than anyone else, it's the only individual that wants a child less than the other person.
Okay.
And I personally, I want a child probably less than my partner. Okay. Whatever the case is, if I just meet someone, I probably want one less than you. So I'm gonna make sure I'm protected, because you gotta look at it like, do you really want to spend the next 18 years with this person, dealing with this person, not with them, but dealing with them on some type of level. So if the answer is no, you might want to protect yourself, whether it's use a condom up front or use a Plan B for part 2, or Plan C, crate challenge. If I get someone pregnant today, she's doing the crate challenge immediately.
I'm dead.
We gotta go to the
Challenge.
top.
I'm dead.
I need her to go to the top.
I'm dead.
We going to the top,
This
baby.
nigga said crate challenge.
That's
dead.
plan C. Yeah, plan C stands for
I
crate.
am dead.
Plan C
I
stands-
am dead.
Plan
Listen, I am
C-
dead. I am dead. This motherfucker
Plan
said crate
C
challenge.
stands for crate.
Plan C
So
stands
listen,
for great.
so either plan A is literally the condom that the man that I will provide, you know, and if so happen I meet you however I met you, I personally have my life that I lived and things happen how they happen. Cool. People weren't always prepped. So go to plan B. For whatever reason, maybe it wasn't taken. I actually got a homegirl that swore she was not pregnant at the time. Quick story, no names, no nothing, so it's all good. My homegirl swore she wasn't pregnant by old boy, right? And so he sent her money for plan B, and when she bought the plan B, sent him the receipt, like took a picture of it, showed him she got it, and after that, salute to her, she returned the plan B, got the money back that he sent her, and that was her cash, and she kept moving, and she was not pregnant, so she just came up on whatever she came up on. Salute to her, she a scammer. Best of luck. That's my homie. Keep it moving. And plan C, the best of the best.
$40?
It don't matter. Hey, when you're a scammer, you're a scammer. It is what it is. I'm not judging her. She got what she got, and it is what it is. And plan C, crate challenge. Get to the top.
So would you say a lot of people out here, and this is everybody's question, would y'all say that a lot of people though are plan C'ers?
A lot of
Is that
people.
what the crate challenge was
No, I'm
about?
not.
Oh, away from the crate challenge.
I'm not
I
saying
wanna
crazy.
deem it that-
I'm saying they're not using condoms. The girl is not on birth control, and so because the statistics and I know Cody, you're not a person of color, but persons of colors, if we do the statistical thing, it affects us more. You know what I'm saying? So it's
a lot of times the
50% of the I think it's like 56% of the time of unplanned pregnancies are happening with our people because for what?
Sometimes a lot of times the plan C comes. The C stands for congratulations.
Congratulations.
You got one on the way.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Why though?
I like how C can change his mind and be.
C can cheat. C is change. Change his mind.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That sound like a Steve Bar though.
Yeah. He wrote it.
So a lot of times, like, all right. To the question at hand, though.
Yeah.
Not the alternatives.
Go ahead.
And the extras. The question at hand: who's more responsible? If I have to pick one or the other, for myself and myself only, I will first say it's literally on both. But ultimately, whose is more on? It's more so on me because I promise you, baby girl, I do not. I want a kid a lot less than you do.
See, I don't think so. No. I think
I
you
want
want
a kid less than me.
I don't. I could. If I had to, so I agree with what you're saying, and I was the same way. I was
Because
very.
I believe in also another C. I believe in the chop shop.
There's a lot of
There's two things. There's two CSs. One CS I fear, the other I don't. The first CS I fear is child support. The second CS I do not fear is the chop shop. So if I'm faced with CS, which is child support, or CS the chop shop, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm Steve Cash. I don't change diapers. I change drop tops. So we going to the chop shop.
Okay.
It's literally that's what we're doing. So off to the chop shop because I'm not changing diapers at all. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather buy a new car with a drop top on it before I change a diaper.
This nigga having a Madison.
He really is. He really is right now. I'm dumbfounded right now.
Kobe at the Garden.
Literally dumbfounded right now.
Cody and A, do y'all understand what I'm saying right now? I don't know if I'm speaking coded language. It has nothing to do with you, Cody, with another
Cody
C.
language.
Oh shit! Another C.
I
That's
honestly,
another-
I am a little confused. I don't know what's going on, but it
I
sounds
understand.
funny.
It's
I
the Pour Up
understand.
Podcast. We're kind of drunk.
Stuck on salt and pepper. I get it. Hey, do you understand what I'm saying? Am I speaking clear? Like, do you understand the examples I'm giving?
Are you trying to say you don't want a child? Is that what I'm getting at?
That's basically. Oh, you guys. So you are. Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay,
overall
got it.
saying I do not want a child to be. I'm sorry. I don't want a child with the wrong person. Not that I don't want a child. Like, children are great. They're beautiful and all. But I'm just saying, if you're going to sleep with a person, we're only talking about contraceptive. If we're going to,
You said children are great, and I kind of went. They're amazing. When you have them, they're yours. Thank God for children. But
in my personal
What was I
opinion,
say?
in my personal opinion, children are great in the right situation. If I'm just with the woman that I do not see myself with forever, and if I'm looking at her, it has nothing to do with physical at all, just in general, do I see myself with her for life and or at least the next 18 years?
Right.
So we can raise this child together. If I do not see that happening, then it's up to me to protect myself so that does not happen. So I have a couple options here. A, wear a condom. B, go to plan B. C, crate challenge. And or I'm either going to pay CS, which stands for child support, or we're going to go the other CS route, which is the chop shop. I have nothing wrong. I see nothing wrong with going to the chop shop.
Okay.
Because again, me in my life right now.
Is that your choice though?
Me right
Chop
now,
shop?
I'd rather ride a drop top
Than go to the chop shop.
Is that
Is
no?
the
No.
chop shop a vasectomy?
I think
No,
he
like-
means abortion.
I think he means abortion.
Thank you, A.
Yeah.
A chop shop.
Yeah.
A chop
Chop is an abortion.
More sense now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
chop
yeah,
shop
yeah.
is an abortion.
Yeah.
And me personally
Got
today,
What would you call an abortion? A drop top?
No, that's the chop shop. And
That's
I
all.
ra-
Wait,
and I'd
no, sorry,
rather-
what would you call a vasectomy?
Well, that's birth control.
Okay.
What?
A vasectomy is a male birth control. That cuts the hose. That stops all the flow of the water. No more. That puts.
Why don't you guys just have more of those? Just have a vasectomy. It's reversible.
So let me.
Because you see
You
you see what happened when you put lead in the Michigan
hold
water?
on. Because let me
It's
answer that. Let me
undrinkable.
answer that question. As the only person in the panel here that has had a vasectomy.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that?
You haven't had a vasectomy.
I didn't say I did. So how do you know that?
How do I know what?
That information you just provided.
I'm the only person in the group that has had a vasectomy.
I was waiting to tell y'all.
You had a vasectomy?
No, nigga, I'm kidding.
Okay. Jesus.
But Mike's
It's like,
point
it's
is,
like,
How do you know?
It's like tying a knot in an elephant's trunk. So listen, I've had a vasectomy, and yes, it can be reversed. And no, it was not painful. But do I want them snapping and cauterizing my area again? Uncauterizing the thought of them undoing my area again? No, yeah, it's reversible as a motherfucker, but you should get a vasectomy when you're solid, good having kids. Yes, I've heard something out there where I think there's some women saying that all men should have vasectomies, and then if they're found worthy, reverse it so that they can have children again because men are irresponsible.
If they're found worthy.
Yeah, I saw that.
I like that. I like
I saw that.
theory.
I
Have
saw
it at
that.
like 16.
16 years old, you want every man to get a vasectomy.
Sounds like an awesome plan. Problem solved.
Hey, you're gonna have to elaborate on that a
I'm
little
not
bit.
volunteering
Problem
for it, but
solved.
I'm not against the idea.
Why is the problem solved?
Because then, I mean, people don't have to worry about it as much. And that's the age when you're the most reckless. So get it at 16, later down the road when they're set and, they have money and their life is good, then you can get it reversed if you want to.
I'm feeling this idea a little bit.
Why not then just get a woman's tubes tied?
Because for
you can't
one,
reverse
it's
that,
a
I believe.
much more
You can.
complicated procedure, way more complicated. And
And
you
I asked
can't
that
just get it,
So I asked that question
Most
knowing the answer.
people
But
won't do it because they don't trust your judgment. Like if you're a young female, they won't give you a fallopian tie because they think you're gonna regret it, and you can't reverse it.
so I agree. But in my experience, I have found that my partners have had an issue taking birth control. Not necessarily throwing that to my wife, but in the past, my partners have had an issue taking birth control. It's days are skipped, like Steve said. You got to double up a Wednesday on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Weekend was the worst. It was you out drinking and having fun. That little stupid alarm goes off. I had a girl that actually made it a baby crying. That was awful. And yet somehow we're still missing taking the pill. So my thought process.
Sometimes you gotta wake a bitch about to sleep like Snow White. She gonna take that pill.
We out drinking.
You gonna take that pill. Hey, she's Snow White. She be Snow White. She's waking up. Hey, you waking up. You gotta wait. Hey, salute to Prince Charming. He woke that bitch up out of sleep. That you know what I'm saying? You gotta get your Prince Charming on sometimes, Claude. See, that was your fault. You still fucked up.
I'm never gonna be president.
Me either. We're gonna have to be settled for running for local office.
These bad clips of Steve Weiland.
Way too implicating us on
right
shit that's
next
not
to
true. So why? So all right. Can I ask this question real quick?
See,
so
he's not wrong though.
Cody and A, y'all both have at one point taken the pill form of birth control, right?
No, I've never taken it.
Anytime
I
birth control ever.
refuse. I refuse to take it.
May I ask a question? How old are you?
37.
You're 37. Wait, hold up. Bullshit. First off, you're
First off,
37.
why the fuck you so shocked? You already know what it is when it comes to it. BDC.
Yo,
BDC. See, you know what I'm talking about, eh?
No,
Exactly.
BBC, Claude. Come
37.
Black don't crack. I agree. I'm aware.
Why'd you have to
on.
defend
Wait, that's still
that?
for bad dick Claude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Black don't crack.
And it's because I
Cody,
don't have
I'm sure
any
you don't crack
kids,
either,
no
baby.
stress. You don't age when you're not stressed all the time.
That's a fact. I thought you were. Honestly, I was uncomfortable with this conversation.
Go
I
ahead.
thought you was mad young. I thought you was like 19.
She's got a nice
37
Cody.
and no stress. That's what happens when you don't have kids.
First off, I was kidding. First off,
Okay, so pause that on Ethan. Let's pause on Ethan.
My
So
gray
Cody,
hairs would agree.
Cody, you have taken the pill form of birth control, right?
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Okay.
It was in her pasta.
Yeah, it's in her pasta.
It's not in my
crushed
pasta.
it. You crushed it up.
Just dosed her pasta.
Yeah, she does it like Parmesan cheese.
Cody, real quick. Last time I heard, I don't know if it's true. Last time you cooked dinner for the guy, he thought he had COVID because he couldn't taste anything. But after he realized it would just, I'm sorry, go ahead. You were so much of birth control. I'm sorry. I got something to say.
That is very rude. I make great food. I was just in a rush today. Okay, it's not
Yeah,
nice.
salute to your
Cody,
butter
it's
pasta.
never. You're never too much of a rush to put salt and pepper on your food,
The
baby.
pepper. Never mind. I
Salt and pepper is right
I
there.
was in a rush.
Wait, so you didn't put any salt and pepper on? No, hold on. This is a deviation from my topic, but you didn't put any salt and pepper on your food
The
at all.
butter has salt in it. It's Irish salted butter. It's great.
Claude, it's Irish, Claude. It's Irish. Come on.
Irish? No, I did.
You're making
Every
me
time.
sound so bad. My parents are
No, we're
chefs.
making you sound so
I
white, baby.
cook.
That's all.
I was
We're just
just
making you sound
bored.
so white. It ain't no big deal.
He
Ain't
said
no
right.
big deal.
He said right.
I
You
said
sound
white.
you sound very right in your decision.
I'm gonna
making.
remember this. This is
Because-
karma for you guys.
Next time you're in a hurry, Cody, just throw some raisins in it. It'd be
Throw some
alright.
raisins and apples in it.
Yeah,
I don't
Oh
like
my
it.
god. We love you, Cody. No, so you're on the pill.
pasta with raisins.
Would you agree, easy or hard, difficult or easy to keep track of taking that pill?
Oh, it's so hard. I forget all the time.
All
Like
right.
last week, I actually forgot for like 4 days,
Thank you.
and I just had a spontaneous period, and I had to start taking it again to get rid of it. It's
That
super-
men, if you're listening, I share in your horror. Why? Why is it so hard to take that pill?
I don't know. I just forget. I forget.
Yeah,
You
I
have
forget to take vitamins. I bet I would forget to take the pill. That's hard to remember.
How is that
I
hard to
take my
remember?
vitamins every day, not my birthday.
Mm.
See, I don't understand.
And
that.
there's a lot of things that can interfere with the pill, antibiotics, a lot of different medications. So you can think you're taking it, and then there's even some foods I've heard that can interfere
Hold on,
with it.
hey, hold on, baby. Hold on 1 second. Why are you taking antibiotics?
I mean, you take
she have a
antibiotics
personal-
for
I'm just
certain, like,
asking.
when you're sick.
Because you talking about you taking
never
condoms.
taken
Okay,
antibiotics when you're
No,
sick?
no. Listen. I'm just making sure that I'm aligning the conversation correctly because we're using condoms, so we're not getting STDs. I'm just making sure that you're not taking that. Get what I'm saying.
I mean, but it's common, like when people get sick, they usually take an antibiotic. I don't think I've only taken antibiotics maybe probably twice in my life, but some people have taken them a lot of times because they get sick a lot.
There are studies that show overprescribing of antibiotics is a big issue.
But no, it actually doesn't. It is a contraindicator for birth control.
I didn't disagree. Yeah, I agree.
Like straight up, like if you're on birth control and you take antibiotics, you will get it.
Well,
It's super easy.
If my lady taking antibiotics, she's sick, and I ain't smashing anyway.
Wait, really?
I want her to rest and recoup. I ain't trying to put her through the stress.
You never smashed a girl that when she was sick?
Man, Mike, you a different
Nah,
nigga.
I said
You
my
are
lady.
just
Me
imagine-
and my girl.
Imagine smashing a girl like right. Imagine she's like
Runny nose and shit.
imagine a girl like she's sick, you know what I'm saying, but she still want it, like she's still with it, right? And like she's throwing up. Imagine like when she go to hurl, imagine that
The throat type.
Just-
That is
just
lubrication.
imagine that
The
hood.
hood.
Just imagine that hood while you from the back.
That's
and
the
she
other
just-
got.
But it's throw up
That's
in
like
there.
the
No, no,
sickness
not
where
from
they
the neck.
throwing up.
Not from the neck, Mike. Imagine you smash your chick from the back, right?
Oh,
And she get the hood.
You talk. Okay.
Mike, that's the other got.
Okay. I see.
And now you're interested.
This is a weird situation. She throwing up. I'm gonna just try to slide in.
Now, not sure what was already happening. But she was like, yeah, she was like, hey, I'm not feeling well, but I want you to continue. I'm just going to turn and throw up in this bucket. So you hit the hood into the bucket. It's like the hood, and then the gripping and the body and tense and everything else, Mike.
No, man, that's too much. It's too
It's
much
on.
for me.
I thought you was a real nigga, bro.
I am not a real nigga if that's what real niggas being about.
This whole time I thought
So you out here,
you never.
Anyhow, we deviated from
this
that.
whole time.
Yo,
this whole time you were. I'm bullshitting.
It took a wild
So
change.
we were talking about something here.
How many hats you going to change into? What the fuck is happening?
I put my pimp hat on because
That's what it is.
that's what type of weight about it. It's a great hat. It's just
you pimping
it's
that?
I thought it was.
you know what it needs? It needs like headphones in it built in. So I
Damn,
can do
this
Bro,
pimp
you
hat is quickly turning into
you
a
look-
simp hat.
You look like you want to solve a crime.
I do.
You look like you.
I'm the Black Carmen San Diego.
What crime will he be trying to
We're
solve?
literally gonna solve the
right
mystery
now-
of your shadow.
I actually have an answer for you. The crime of where the white women at?
Wow,
The crime of
I don't even understand that.
crime of the correctional condom.
Yeah, there's
Where?
yeah.
Yeah,
We need to discover who's to provide the right contraceptive.
yeah.
Investigate.
Yeah,
That's what we are.
I'm starting to slowly realize that this serious conversation about contraception probably shouldn't have been had out on the Port podcast. We
I thought we were doing a
No,
great
I
job.
think we're doing fine.
Until
Okay,
somebody.
let's just
Go ahead,
let's just reel it back.
Let's
in.
put it back in.
Let's reel it back. In.
Uh,
Okay, so overall,
It's the man.
overall, there's obviously a lot of mixed opinions on who provides and who does not. And we can just to not end, but just for myself, I'm going to bring it back. I personally feel, for me as a man, both people are responsible, but who's more responsible is more so on me as the man.
Yeah,
I will take me personally. I will take 90. She can take her 10 because the reason I am taking my 90 is I don't know if I want to spend the next 18 years minimum or life with this person. So I'm going to protect myself and not create a possible trial with you. And honestly, we're only talking about children. It could be way worse.
STIs.
She could deliver something to get that. I'm not trying to just because I want to have sex don't mean I want to get super skinny. I put my penis in her and now I'm skinny the next day. Like damn, instant skinny. Like I stick my penis in her and now I'm skinny and shit. And trying to podcast. I'm on this bitch all thin and shit, all withered
AIDS
away.
rights groups, please don't come for us.
I'm not trying to be skinny because I want to put my penis in a female. So, Mike, what's your reason?
Mike don't know nothing about being skinny. Don't even broach that conversation.
I live more than half my life skinny.
It was your reason, Mike. It was what your. I'm trying to reel it back in.
Steve said he don't want to be looking in the mirror and not recognize himself.
Exactly. Like, imagine having sex
Three
one day.
ladders took him to your final resting place. Y'all don't hear, man.
He got TLC
He
singing behind him.
listen, real shit. Imagine you meet a bad female in a club. You think she right on his edge. Whatever the case is, you go to the car. You invite her back to your house. Whatever the case is, you have sex. It was amazing. And the next day, you in the mirror washing your face, and then you skinny as shit.
Yeah.
Like what, bitch? I had weight yesterday. Now I'm skinny and coughing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be coughing
just like that. Now he's
Yeah.
skinny.
just that quick. Now I'm coughing and
Instant AIDS.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Now so Mike,
It's more of a kick than instant coffee.
Mike. So what's your reasoning, Mike? Who's more
The
responsible?
answer, simply and plain, is men. You gotta protect yourself from all sorts of nonsense, like an Allstate commercial. And truthfully, I just using what we have here on the panel, I just listened to these two illustrious women tell me that they forget to take their pills. Their
I said
respective
I don't
pills.
take pills at all. I said I don't even take them.
Your vitamins and her birth control, but the fact that you think I'm going to enter into a situation where that person can't even remember that one simple thing.
Right.
Cody remembers even taking her vitamins and not her birth control.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, Cody, what the hell?
Cody
just
wants
to
a
me, I'm
baby.
bringing-
That's why Cody don't mind getting
Cody
pregnant.
does want a baby.
I don't think I'm fertile.
Ah.
The life I've lived, I've never had a pregnancy scare. I've never had a baby. Obviously, everyone would know.
Like you've had to take.
You've had to take. I'm fertile.
Cody, you've had to take after the morning after pill.
A couple,
That's
a few times.
That's pregnancy scare like.
How do you know what she had to do?
She said it.
A pregnancy scare is not that. Pregnancy scare is when you miss your period.
I get that, but I feel like you being concerned that if you're concerned enough to take a morning after pill, that's pregnancy scare light. That's
No, but she could be
scare, but
right.
That's definitely
I could be in the same boat. For all I know, the reason I've never gotten pregnant is maybe I think I've been pretty careful, but I haven't been completely careful. So it could be that the reason I've never gotten pregnant is maybe I've just been fertile. I don't know. I hope I'm not fertile because I don't want any kids.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. It's my whole family. Every time a condom is not involved, they've gotten pregnant. So my family is fertile. And the fact I haven't gotten pregnant and I don't even use condoms, I'm just putting one and one together. And I'm just assuming I'm not fertile.
Well, you might just not be as fertile, so you still might get pregnant. You never
Fingers
know.
crossed that I am infertile.
Yeah.
Okay, Claude, who do you think is more on?
So I have a son and a daughter, right? And I think about this
You only
more.
provided to one of them.
What?
Your penis only produced.
Yes, but I'm responsible.
You are responsible.
If the boy if he has a baby, that motherfucker's gonna probably have to live here.
But because it wasn't a shot. It might have sounded like one, but it wasn't.
Okay.
I'm only talking about what you
My bonus
produced.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you produced.
Oh,
You didn't produce. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish what I was saying.
Yes,
I was saying though was more on the lines of if I have to at this point for myself, that time for me is over.
Okay.
So if I'm talking about now, I'm giving guidance, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm giving guidance to my son. I'm giving guidance to my. Can I camera? I'm gonna get the camera for myself. If I'm giving guidance to us, y'all. If I'm giving guidance to my children, right, my son and my daughter. If I have to compare the two and really make a conscious decision about who is more responsible, I'm going to clearly in my brain. I'm gonna tell my daughter, no matter what, make sure you have shit. And I know we talked to A about this, and A said, "No, I ain't got no condoms in my drawer and all that case and all that stuff." And Cody's like, "No, I don't. Guy doesn't have to use a condom." But I'm gonna tell my daughter more so than my son. Let's cover it because there's so many things that can happen. STDs, a baby. STD will stay with both people, right? A dude can leave a baby, and they do. Statistically,
a dude can leave an STD too if he gets a shot and she's 6 with her.
I said that, right? Both people can get the STD.
Uh-huh.
A dude can leave a baby. Moms generally are that's their responsibility. They're gonna either have to do one of two things: be stuck with the responsibility of having to raise the child, or the trauma that comes along with having an abortion.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, I'm not going to be like both people are definitely responsible, but I'm never going to tell my daughter to be like, hey, rely on the dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to literally say, have a condom, get on birth control, whatever you need to ensure that when you're not having a child until you're freaking ready. And I don't want to skim over the whole STD thing because we kind of skimmed over STDs, but yes, STDs are also involved as well.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell my daughter, hey, categorically, you need to make sure that this is taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
My son, it's the wear a condom. What his grandfather says, wear a hat and go to college type. That's the mantra of their family. I'm gonna say that to him because at the end of the day, it sucks. This is not cool. I don't agree with it, but he does have the option to leave, and there's no trauma for him. You're fucking up a kid. You're fucking up a baby mama. But at the end of the day, you have the woman, the daughter, that literally stuck making one of two awful choices: to raise a child alone, or not alone, or alone and with your parents or whatever, or the trauma of having to have an abortion. And at the end of the day, because I have both, I'm going to tell my daughter 100%, you make sure 100% you have everything covered.
Or if she won't necessarily be left alone, if she put him on child support and then he's forced to leave her alone, like a loan of cash. So she's not left alone, she's left alone.
Bar. I love what you're saying, but at the end of the day, we know niggas can walk away, and they do. And you can hide from birth. You can hide from child support.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell us
Yeah,
your
you
real
can.
name.
My real name.
Well, how many kids you got out here? You
How many kids I got?
Claude is
Yo.
a made up name.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yo.
Myself, I have one.
Does CP
biological
really stand for clone person? Because the real you is somewhere
I'm a
else.
clone. It does crazy though. I do look exactly like my dad, so I could be a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suffer from that too.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yes. I thought there was a joke there, but there isn't. So I'll let it go. But no, so it's kind of funny that you brought that up, and I don't have the video. I do have the video. I just don't know how long it would take.
All right,
to
while you're
upload
looking,
it.
that's fine. Okay.
Go ahead, talk.
All right. So Claude, I'm sorry. I might have missed it if you said so. Overall, who you feel it's on?
I'm going to emphasize it more with my daughter than I am my son.
So you feel it's
Both
on
going to
the
get the smoke, but my daughter is going to get the
Final
100%.
on the female.
I'm going to put it on the female.
Okay. A.
Sorry, baby. Don't be mad at me.
Who's it more on?
I have to choose one or the other.
Yes, ma'am.
You already did, though.
Well, now that I was saying it's both people's responsibility, I was just saying I don't personally buy condoms because I don't mind just telling a dude no. I enjoy saying no. So But if I had
Hey,
to
like,
pick or
I'm gonna
choose,
give, hey, like 3 people from your college just text me. You don't enjoy saying no. So can you please just tell us please tell us who you
Whatever.
prefer to be on?
I
Like,
enjoy
hey,
saying no.
not
but
according to
I've said
not
yes
according
a
to
lot.
Jim,
If you I
John,
enjoy saying yes
Sean.
to a condom.
Okay, you enjoy saying yes to a condom.
But if I had kids and I was instructing my kids, I would do what Claude is saying, and I would say, as a female, especially a younger female, always have condoms.
Okay,
as
so
a backup.
far that makes sense to me. So far, I think we're 2-2, Mike, right? You and I say a guy because you say
100% the guy.
okay. Wait, just not to. I say guy, Mike say overall. Like we both says A and my A. You and I, we both agree it's on both.
Cody's
We're saying
tiebreaker?
at the end of the day, so we can try to get like a cut dry who pick. Mike and myself says the guy. Claude and yourself says the female. Cody, you are the deciding factor here.
The
Oh,
tiebreaker.
Lord.
We need a one or the other. No,
Cody, you ever been a tiebreaker before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Are you talking
That's
about like
just-
condoms specifically or contraceptive as a whole?
contracept. Just in general, who's supposed to provide the contraceptives to where there's no babies, and or I guess
STDs. We can say STDs too.
I think I'm gonna have to say the guy because in my past with like hookups, if there have been guys that only wear condoms because they know they don't want to get a girl pregnant. It doesn't matter if it's a stranger, a girlfriend, or a future wife. And they always bring a condom, like they're stacked and prepared, you know, like they're already ready. So I feel like if the guy really didn't want to have a kid and was prepared, he would bring the necessary means to do so.
I can't knock her choice.
That,
And I know this does
That's a
not
great
speak for
answer.
everyone. There's no right, wrong, there's no right, wrong, and there's only indifferent. And everyone's opinion is respected. And at the end of the day, I think we all can agree on to protect yourself, if nothing else, protect yourself, especially if you do not want children brought in the world with the person you're active with, and or an STD, especially if you both are active with other people. Can we all agree at least on
Right.
that?
right.
Yes.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
We also agree because you guys keep saying this whole STD thing and like skating over it, and you're like forgetting the loophole of you can still get an STD just from doing oral on someone, or
You're
even
correct.
if
That's
they have
correct.
it in their mouth and you kiss them, you can still get it as well.
That is correct as well. That's
But it's
correct
a
as
lot
well.
less risky. It's
We
a lot
all
less
we
risky.
all agree. We all agree. But I think
I
we're
was
just
just
only
making
speaking.
sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but
I
you
think
can't-
We were just talking about this, the
there's-
actual P and the V situation. I think
Two-
we was only talking about sexual.
Two fundamental things though is that you can't get AIDS from kissing and you can't make a baby from kissing. You know what I'm saying? And all the other
Yeah.
STDs
Wait, you
are all the other STDs. Even the AIDS nowadays is there's prep.
Wait,
for
you can't
AIDS.
have a baby from kissing?
That's wild.
Shut
I
up.
know if you can't, then
They
I need
taught us
a
differently
DNA
in
test.
school.
I need a DNA test
might-
right
Is
Is
fucking
that
now.
how y'all made
We
your
both do.
sons?
I
by
need
kissing?
a DNA test
Y'all
right
kiss,
now.
y'all
If you
kissed
can't
y'all
have,
exes and that's how y'all made
It
babies?
was a pop kiss.
that's what I was
A
told.
pop kiss night and
I
then
thought
you
that's
pop
how
had
you
a
did
baby.
it. That's how you did it.
No.
No, dead ass serious. And on top of that, I definitely go by the podcast Grim Reap, and the podcast Grim
Grim
Reap kiss
Reaper.
your cheek.
Oh,
Like it's definitely a good night, and that's how mine was consumed. So if I gotta take a test claw, I just gotta put on. I can't get pregnant by just kissing on the cheek.
No, sir, you cannot get pregnant
Or
by
I
just
gotta
this is
text this.
breaking news. Send that
All
text off.
kissing. Fuck these
Wait,
two.
my question to the group
Go
is
ahead.
going to be.
Go ahead.
This is,
Dear Delilah, I
What?
hate your
You texted
stinky
Delilah.
voice.
let him get the line off.
Now go ahead,
No, I was going to remember it.
Fucking dick. Go ahead.
So we're talking about condoms and women taking birth control. What if the birth control conversation was about men taking birth control? I'd like to hear everybody's arguments for or against.
So we finna rock it for another hour.
No, this is quick.
don't-
No, we're
you don't
not.
have to
This
do
is
all that.
super.
Just
This is
ask the
super
question.
simple. I'll go first. 100% without a shadow of a doubt, men should be taking birth control. Super simple.
Steve?
To answer your question, yes, I will take my birth control, and I will not miss my birth control at all. My birth control will be on a timer. I will not be Cinderella. I will not be
You
Snow
will,
White.
yeah.
I do not need to be woken up out my sleep to take my birth control. I'm there front center.
Could have been
every
Sleeping Beauty
day.
too. They both had a sleep thing.
I thought it was.
They both
Sure.
had a sleep thing. They both did.
I thought one was a slipper and one was a sleep.
No, Sleeping Beauty and
Cinderella was slipper.
Oh, that's what I
Cinderella was
said.
sleeping. You said Cinderella. You meant Snow White.
Sure.
Okay. there you go.
Whichever. Hey, white hoes stay asleep.
I was about to say that. I've never even
Unless
thought
they're on
about
cocaine.
you kissing
Salute
a
to
Snow
pimps in
White
the
chick.
70s. Go ahead, Mike.
Bill Cosby. Never mind.
He wanted them to go to sleep.
He did want them to go to sleep.
All right, go ahead.
I do
Awful.
believe, if possible, men should be the ones taking it, and I think they would take it, and that'd be that.
Yeah.
Ladies?
We don't have an issue with it.
Oh, I don't have a problem with the dudes taking birth control. I ain't taking it, so please do you.
Cody?
I have two things. First,
Oh,
how
gosh.
funny would it be to see a guy on birth control and his hormones just raging?
That's all
That would
fucked up.
be humorous to watch, first of all. And then the second thing, I want to ask the group collectively. I mean, of course, I think guys should take it. But my response is, if a guy's on birth control, like a form of a pill, whatever it may be, a tablet, are you still going to wear a condom, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the condom still protects
Yeah,
yourself from
STDs.
STDs.
If you're out in these streets, yes. If you're with someone regular, that's the conversation you have with that person up as far as the condom.
Exactly.
So you mentioned the hormones. So now I didn't even think about that. So what would happen to men? What do your balls grow and
I think
get
they
enlarged
might-
or something?
They might add extra like testosterone, like they add extra estrogen for ours, and you guys actually might get more ragier,
But I thought y'all's was
That's
that
steroids.
progesterone that makes the body think that it's pregnant, and so you don't.
I don't know
choose it.
exactly what it is, but some do add estrogen in it. It just
Oh,
they
shit.
all are all different. But can you imagine though if someone's birth control had extra testosterone? Like literally, that'd be insane. Like not even funny at that point. Sometimes it'd be insane. Like they can go on rage fits, and they could be kind of dangerous.
The man you
But
mess
they
with
won't
that's
get
on
you pregnant.
steroids is wild.
And the worst case scenario, y'all, Urology Partners of Tampa Bay. That's my vasectomy doctor. I highly recommend them. You can get a vasectomy, and like Cody and A said, it is reversible. So y'all could definitely do that 100%. I had a question too, and I'm trying to forget it. I kind of forgot it.
Okay.
So I guess it's not that important. Hey, Cody, did y'all have any more questions for them?
I think I'm good. Hey, hopefully we're
Yeah.
not. All right.
No.
Well, I'm going to say this, whether we wrapping it up or not, I definitely enjoy both of you. Cody, this is not the first time we rocked. Salute to you. This first time I'm meeting you, obviously not formally, like in person or whatnot, virtually. You know what I'm saying? And I think you did great tonight. Thank you for having us, or thank you for joining us. Thank you for enduring our humor and not being offended by anything we're saying. Unless you're going to fill out a report tomorrow. I don't know. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. You could report us on YouTube, and they might take the videos down and all that kind of shit.
So anyway, I appreciate you both for joining us. Steve Cash.
I'm not out yet. I am
we ain't
going
gotta be out. I just don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. I don't have it.
I figured we would let them say
Let's
what they
let
want
them.
to say.
I'm going to make a drink while they do that.
Yeah, go ahead, do that, Claude.
Ladies, we'll start with A. If you like to give out anything you want to promote or say or talk about, or I'm not sure what you had going on. Claude didn't let you properly introduce
give out
yourself.
your quiche recipe or your quiche spot where you go buy your quiche that you don't make because
Her quiche definitely got truly in it.
Well, I'm not selling anything. My job is going very well, so I don't really need to shout out that I'm doing very well in that market. So I'm just thankful you guys had me on. It was fun, invite me again.
Did you feed your cats tonight?
I don't have any cats.
What about animals, dogs? What you got? You got dogs?
I have a nice social life. I don't need pets.
I didn't know. I truly didn't know. I just want to make sure because I thought you might have forgot. Even if you forget to take birth control, I want to make sure you at least feed your children.
I don't forget to take birth control. I don't take it at all.
That makes sense to me. I understand. Cody.
Yes.
Same question to you.
My dog. I didn't forget to feed my dog. Thank you for clarifying.
Dog over there pissed as fuck.
Hey, he looking at you sideways. You over here eating buttered pasta.
She's staring at me. She's like,
The dog.
already. What was your question? What was it? I'm sorry.
Say your goodbyes. Promote what you like. Final words.
Oh, yes. I love talking to you guys. It sucks I can't do more often because I do work. But fortunately, you guys did it a little later today, so I was able to join. I love that. I also love the comments of them insulting me. That was super fun. I got to smile and laugh at that. But
Cody, I'm sorry. I will talk after you. I apologize. I cut you off. Only because I wanted to let you know, like, whatever you read, hey, fuck all that. Like, you know, it's all jokes between us. It's all fam. Whether you care or not, know that we're really on your side. Like, just that's it. I want you to know. As long as you know we're really on your side. Like, I would never play you for real. Like, and I think that we have that relationship collectively, us all, collectively meaning you and the Poor Podcast, which obviously includes myself, Claude, and Mike, that we're like this at this point. We've done this plenty of times, so I would think that you would know. I would never play you like that. I wouldn't let anyone play you.
Cool. I love you guys.
Cool. As long as you know, because I real talk, I'm not going to let no one play you neither. So it's if I ever felt like it wasn't games and jokes, I'm not going to let no one play you.
Let Cody know though. She ever making me some noodles, I want some salt and pepper on it.
I'm not making you anything. Fucker.
Why wouldn't you be making anything?
Y'all are insulting my noodles. It was a last minute decision, okay?
It wasn't. If it makes it feel any better, I'm gonna take this blame for that. No, I'm saying I'm standing with God. That's all me. I started that shit. I'm taking that. I'm taking that hit.
I get it. It's literally pasta with butter and cheese. I roasted myself. I get it, but that's not what I eat every day.
First off, you don't roast much, and even if you did,
You gonna apologize and do it. In the
but go ahead. Let's. Cody, honest, away from the jokes, things you have to promote or you would like to promote or anything that you have coming up, like tell us about it, please.
I don't think I have anything at the moment. I guess the only new thing in my life is that I am currently abstinent, so that's exciting.
So you're abstinent?
Yes, that's exciting.
How's that going for you? How has the past 2 hours been for you?
It's been really funny, just reliving like my memories.
The times you weren't abstinent 2.5 hours ago. Cool.
She's been abstinent for 2.5 hours.
Abstinent for 2 hours. That's what I've been.
When you're abstinent, are you personally abstinent away from all things orgasmic? Like, do you still get yourself off, or just from other men?
No, I've
or
shut
not,
down
or
everything.
women.
I've shut down everything.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, interesting. Salute to you.
How long have you been abstinent?
Look at her all.
I just started my.
She can't wait to put her.
It's been about a month.
A cannot wait to take the batteries out her remote control TV and put in her rabbit. She going crazy.
That is not true. My vibrator hooks up to an electrical outlet. No batteries, thank you.
Oh, my bad. And that makes sense to me.
That's
if I was
amateur hour batteries. Amateur hour.
Yeah, I understand.
Vibrators. Yeah, it's been about a month.
Congratulations to you.
For me, because usually it's like a few days. So,
well, Cody, and as we know, it's a little rough for you because we know how you get down. And salute to you. I'm proud of you actually. And I want to hear an update. Actually, I want to know. I would love to hear how long this lasts for you.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
You need like a chip or a coin. You know how when like alcoholic like you know how to get their coins and chips and things after certain days or whatnot. Yeah. I think you deserve one. Me, honestly, okay. I think you deserve one. I think we all should give her a hand clap for being celibate. We got one more hand. We ain't got a little.
I don't have one, but we'll do it.
Celibate, but thank you.
No, we'll do a little party when you hit a year.
Yeah. So celibate is a lifelong thing, like nuns and monks. Abstinent can be temporary.
A period. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Interesting. And we'll have to talk more of that because Cody, I don't know if you said you're looking to do something with Shit Division Media, right?
Yes.
Is that yeah?
She said that?
Yeah.
She never said that.
She didn't say I didn't know that.
I told Claude
how you know
it's his responsibility to share the message.
Oh my! First of all, everybody sitting in the room knows what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about?
Yes, you. I hate you so much.
Distantly.
I honestly know nothing she's talking about.
Okay. We're not putting too much out there, but Cody might, her face might be more out there as far as a project that you have out there. I don't know if you wanted to put that out there, but I did. Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you wanted to talk about it here, that's fine. I don't.
No. We'll talk about the details off air, but just put that out there just so people have an idea of what's to come for you. Yeah. So there you go. Was there anything else that we get?
I was waiting to hear what's to come for
her. She's looking to do a podcast with Shit Division Media.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have an announcement to make. If y'all didn't know, she actually has her own line of vibrators coming along that she's tried to promote earlier.
They got the universal plug-in on the one end.
It's on the one end
and the other end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes
called a lily pad.
It's batteries for the Batteries for the road. Batteries for the road.
Yeah.
Plug in when you're at home.
Oh, she could add that to her RBS kit.
And that's her own thing called. She calls it AAA.
Oh.
Not a bad name. I don't know about that
I like the
one.
universal tips
Oh
on
my
both ends.
God.
Exactly.
That's hard.
Oh my
Nah, but
God.
anyway,
That's
I'm
hard.
done. I'm
We have
bullshitting.
some dumb shit now.
I'm bullshitting. She does not have
Dumb shit. That was a brilliant idea. What are you talking
That
about?
is a brilliant. That is actually a brilliant idea. Wait, it's a brilliant idea when it comes to her, but when it comes to mine, it's a joking thing.
Well, because you beating off in the car and she just celebrating her,
All right,
her
never
body's
mind.
independence.
Never mind. I literally regret even relinquishing that story into the world.
You salute your body's independence. Don't worry about what he was doing. I don't know why he was at a rest stop, but he was there, and that's the end of that story. Check out a few podcasts ago. I don't know. Thank you both. Seriously, thank you both for joining us.
It was
We all agree
fun.
men should take
Thank you.
contraceptive.
Yes, thank you, ladies, so much. Y'all have a
The
great
comments
night.
were funny too.
Thank
very
you.
like-
Were they?
I don't
Awesome.
think
Very
either.
funny.
Thank you, ladies. Y'all have a great night, and you're welcome back on the Port Podcast. In fact, actually, if both of y'all can send me your t-shirt sizes, I'll make sure that you guys get a Port Podcast t-shirt.
You're
Okay,
so
cool.
generous.
All right. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Claude is the gift that keeps on giving. This is the only C I like that keeps
Like,
on
so
giving.
giving.
like chlamydia.
Why would you
Is that the
say
joke?
No.
I didn't know. I thought that was the next thing that you're about to say.
You won't
Anyhow,
be able to
ladies,
flip my
have a
bars.
great
This whole
night.
conversation
The
about
clap?
contraceptive.
The clap.
Wow, ew.
The
We did
Claude.
just clap for her.
Yeah.
The Claude.
The Claude.
You got your own STD?
You a dick.
That's wild.
Y'all. So
What
that was a
the
great
STD?
discussion.
Never mind.
Anyhow, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have my graphic up there, Mike, at all? Yes, there it is right there.
Are you on
All right,
ecstasy?
this
The
is I am
fuck-
not an ecstasy.
The fuck was that shit?
No, I'm so tequila.
I wish I was
This,
on camera.
nope. This is the part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it actually is recorded. Actually, the recorded version will actually have that.
Make sure I get
This is the part of the show, guys, where the CP34 makes a cocktail or a shot for you. It's called Drinks on Me. This one actually comes from our friend of the show, Rubber Band Shan. Amazing talent in the hip hop Tampa world, not just hip hop. She's a comedian. She's a hip hop artist. She's a bartender. She is a mixologist, undefinable. Rubber Band Shan, a friend of the show, 100%. We're gonna have her on the show at some point soon, right, Steve?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%. But
Absolutely.
this one comes from her, so I named it in honor of her. I'll let you see the recipe real here. And so it's 1.5 ounces of Bacardi, a 1/2 ounce of watermelon pucker, and a 1/2 ounce of cranberry juice. And it is I had a sample of it earlier. It tastes very good. I'm going to have this for Steve and Mike now. Let's take this on Drinks on Me, guys. This is a perfect going into fall little shot to take. Big ups to Rubber Band Shan. Thank you so much. Reminds me of those little cherry candies that your grandma had at church.
the ones with no name.
The ones with no name.
That
No, that was good.
people
Yeah.
just have at the joint.
Yeah.
At the church. At the church
Yeah.
spot.
Again, y'all, let's call the Rubber Band Shan. Throw the recipe up there for you guys one more time. If you don't like watermelon pucker, you can actually substitute strawberry puree. Is when Rubber Band Shan actually did say substitute with strawberry puree, or maybe your favorite strawberry liqueur. Do that as well. Just make sure to only do a 1/2 ounce of it because it could overpower the Bacardi and the cranberry. So, guys, that is Drinks on Me real quick for you guys. And I think it's time to do last call.
So disgusting.
I uploaded the wrong
Oh, shit, I was
one.
about to go
Sorry about that. That's pretty hard, actually.
Yo.
Sorry about that.
Yo.
Actually, I might be able to just upload that again. Let's see real quick.
Shit
That's
got
actually what I
hard.
wanna
Don't
do.
mess with it. Let's get to the last call. I gotta piss.
You got to pee?
I gotta piss.
Why you got to pee, Mike?
I gotta piss.
Don't be peeing. Hold it.
I gotta piss.
Hold it.
Come on.
No, I was joking. Go ahead.
What were you looking for? The beat?
Yeah, I was gonna put it back on, but that we're good. We'll do it next time. We'll get the beat. We're gonna listen, sound a little bit different next time. Man, I'm a little drunk, I'm a little tipsy. I'll let y'all go last call first.
My last call is going to be thank you for everybody supporting us. Hit the share button, hit the like button, and subscribe. We got a live coming tomorrow. It should be some fun. Hit us right here where y'all watching this for the shits tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I fully agree with everything Mike just said. Steve, that's me.
That's you.
We all lit right
Are
now.
we lit? We're lit. We're a little lit right now, I think.
Salute to Mike's last call, and Claude been on an attack. Steve very rare with his glasses on, the hat to the back. Ain't nothing wrong with nothing to the back. Hey, shit, I gotta call her.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, you
Clearly
can
According to the cameras.
Yeah, according.
Let the cameras tell it.
AC. According to the camera.
According to the camera.
Hey, but real shit. Last call. Steve Cash Money Bag signing out.
No.
We had a great one, right? And
Yes.
wear them condoms and things of that nature. Protect yourselves. Protect yourself. Protect your partner. Especially don't want to be tied to her for the next 18 or plus. Protect yourself.
I can't wait till that episode, by the way.
What episode?
The one after the one when you get your emancipation. We'll talk about it later. Like Steve. Oh man, I look lit. Jesus. Like Steve Cash said, like Mike Lake said, 100%.
This is the only time you've been lit in your life.
You thought you
I'm
you
light.
straightened it up. You
I'm
made
light.
it more
I did.
cricket.
I gotta take it off you. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
don't
leaving
take it
off
off
you.
you
I'm leaving it
now.
off you. I'm leaving it off you. I'm a little bit lit. Yo, it's Sport Podcast. 100% everybody make sure that you are wearing a condom if you're a man. Make sure that if you are having sex with a man, he wears a condom. Lesbians, whatever contraception that you guys gotta have it. Gay guys have your condoms and all kinds of condoms as well. The fact of the matter is that you're not out here just having the ability to make a baby. You're out here having the ability to do all kinds of things, including developing STDs. So we had fun with this. This was a nice little fun topic that we talked about. We made a lot of jokes, but the truth of the matter is there's a lot of serious shit out there. And also, nobody wants to be tied to somebody that they don't really like or love for 18 years with a kid, like Steve Cash said. So make sure y'all are protecting yourselves and your future. And that's all I got to say about this poor podcast. Did you have some announcements this time around, Mike?
I did not. I just have to pee.
Real quick, before you go,
All right, go ahead.
before you go, what was you going to say? Because it might be the same thing.
It's not. Go ahead. I was gonna say before Mike go.
Go ahead.
I did want to congratulate. Are we allowed to say it? Can we congratulate him? Because I think it's out there in the world, right? Now, our friend.
Is it out or not? I don't know.
I think it is.
That's no.
I think it's out in the world. He said it's out in the world. I want to congratulate our friend Pusha Supreme, the Billboard charting hip hop artist in Tampa, Florida. Pusha Supreme just got top hip hop artist, a hip hop band or something like that. Creative Loafing, the best of Tampa. Yes, it was hip hop band. I believe it was hip hop artist. Hip hop band is what it was. Hip hop band. Saying hip hop band sounds weird, but that was the best band, the best group or hip hop group in Tampa.
We'll go with it.
Yeah, we'll go with it. Our friend Pusha Supreme just won it. We just found out hours ago, and I apologize, Pusha, if we weren't allowed to talk about it. You said we could, so it's out there in the world now. So I'm just giving you my congratulations because I'm quite proud of you. I remember a year and a half ago when you were on here for the first time for Smoke Meats, and that was an amazing interview. And we've probably had about 4 or 5 cents, including lives, 4, 5, 6 since then. And we just appreciate your friendship. We appreciate your dedication to your craft as well as to our show. And I want to congratulate you on the chart, the radio thing, and now Creative Loafing recognizing you as the top hip hop artist in Tampa. So big ups to you on that. And I guess we can't leave it until Mike leaves. He can't sign off. Like we're stuck.
Unless you want to give Mike a sign off.
Oh, I don't.
Like you've been waiting
my whole life to do it.
to give Mike.
I don't have enough shades of darkness on me.
You already started.
I'm like 35 shades of black.
You already
Can
started.
I do it?
already started.
Who am I? No. It's pressure. I don't know if I can do it.
You have performance anxiety.
I do have performance anxiety right
You got a
now.
little ED. It's not really.
I am podcast limp right now. Yeah.
So if it's ED, if there's ED, which is
I'm MD.
functional. MD.
Yeah, Mike deficient. Mike. I'm like,
look, Claude,
I'm Mike dysfunctional.
Yeah, like, we both lit right now.
We are
I mean,
lit.
sure, we could.
Can we do this? Can we do it together? Like, what would he say?
What would Mike say? Mike would say, "I'm gonna fly." Mike would say, if I'm me, I'm talking for Mike. Mike would be like, "Hey, young, dark, lovely, I'm out. I'm bigging you up.
Fuck
Am I
you.
not? Have I not
Salt
been
memory.
bigging you up?
He's already bigged
I
up
get-
in life. He don't need you to big him up more.
See, Claude, you dissing.
No, I'm not. I love Mike.
I'm back in this shit.
Yeah.
Did not say
They can't
dark
see you.
below
Get on
me,
here.
Did I not try to be?
The comment section, I commented. I am
Let's
like
do
Lake.
this. Let's do it.
AKA
Wait, no. Who are you, sir?
I have to be asked.
Yes,
Yeah, let's get out of here.
that's
Come on,
tradition.
we outta here.
Damn, they got a tracker on the conversation. I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsboro Slim, aka CP34.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah. I'm knocking at the door. I am CP34. We are lit this episode.
Steve Cash Money Bags, aka the Young Vampire.
Remember what they tell you about the campfire?
I believe everything tell you about the campfire. Also, I ain't just write this. I'm just like this.
Yes.
The podcast Leonidas.
Yes, 100%, y'all. This is the Pro Podcast.
Be
Have a
safe,
great
though.
weekend.
Live
Yeah.
tomorrow. Live.
Nice. Live tomorrow.
By the way, it was
Come tomorrow or log in.
Best.
Come to do whatever tomorrow. We locked in live podcast with the Push Supreme. Oh shit, am I doing too much?
No,
No,
you're
that's
fine. You're
promoted.
fine.
That's out.
That's promoted. That's
Red
out.
October shit.
Also, Saturday, Push Supreme and Nas. Push Supreme will be
Oh,
opening for
Gasparilla
Nas at the
Music Fest.
Gasparilla Music Fest. We will be there. We will not be working. We might slightly be kind of trying to work. They don't want us really doing kind of things in the audience. They want us to kind of just be audience members, but I might have a microphone. We'll see. But we'll be there. You should be there. If you're there, hit us up. Tag the Port Podcast or hashtag the Port Podcast on your picture at Gusman Music Festival. Let us know where you are. We would love to talk to you. It's going to be lit. We're going to have a great time. Big ups to the ladies that will be in Washington on Saturday as well for the Women's March. Me and Mike's girls will be there. We give y'all much love. Y'all have the right to choose, and we support you 100%, y'all. This is the Port Podcast. We are out.
Sleep Pod Grader.